Good morning, people. Why don't they look right?
I don't know.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Where's all my tickers and the time and stuff? Okay, cool. Good morning, people. It is Wednesday, the 20th of November. Welcome to TDA, the day after, your favourite news platform and the home of popular culture as defined by you guys, the culture. Big up yourself each and every morning. And as usual, we are hosted by the best in the business. Make some noise, guys.
They call me E-Man, the pro-black activist, TDA producer and news analyst, melanin jam-packed.
Come on.
What's going on? This is brother Ramsey, finally back. TMB's diversity hire, the pro-Palestine activist, the North African South Londoner. Finally here. Apologies for my absence.
Where you been, man?
Bruv.
On the front line.
I like that. Yeah. Nah, just shit, just everything, man. Work, personal life, everything just
No, I hear that.
kept me down, man.
It gets like that life,
We're
you're
back.
laughing.
Yeah, come
That's
on,
what
man.
matters.
Always.
Yeah,
Can't
man.
keep a good man down.
Alhamdulillah.
Never.
And I am your boy, 6 foot plus of pure temptation, big marks on the east side of the bridge, Margaret, Pum Pum Father. You know, we're outside in the goddamn outside. It's too early, man. Well, go on, Brent.
Blessed and highly favored. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody in the chat.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it? No individual thing? Okay, that's what that works out. What are you telling me? Everybody all right? Or?
Yeah, man, it's fucking chapping, man.
Okay,
Diabolical,
seems
man.
like you don't want to get into headlines.
Hear about the missiles?
Sorry, what? Okay, cool. Here we go. What happened?
You hear about the missiles?
No.
US has begun.
Huh?
US has begun. Bombed up a little military base in Russia. Putin has threatened a nuclear response before the weekend if it is that
They don't say sorry.
doesn't stop.
Swear to God.
He also said, didn't he also say that that he was going to take if there was any response from any other country, even if they're affiliated with a NATO country, he's going to start. He just threatened to nuke everyone. So even if you're not part of NATO, your boy, because you're with your boy, everyone getting clapped.
Is he losing the little nukes or the big nukes?
Who? Putin?
Putin.
I don't know what's going on in
I hope
his
it's the
head.
little nukes, man.
I think it's just a threat.
I'm just saying.
I think it's just a threat.
But
He's
it's not the US who's done it, though, isn't it?
It is.
It's Ukraine, though, isn't it?
It's what?
It's Ukraine's arms from the US. So
As
Putin
in
is taking it.
US's arms, but
Yes.
Ukraine's used them,
Yes,
innit?
but he's now saying because it came from you, man, and you, man,
Yeah.
are affiliated, both you getting it.
Yeah.
But he won them before.
Yeah.
So when you say it's not the US's, it's definitely the US's. Ukraine doesn't have the
No,
missiles that
no.
was
I
used.
said it's not the US who's actually fired it. It's basically the US's arms that they give or sell to Ukraine, and the Ukraine has done it. And remember, US gave them permission to actually fire into mainland Russia. That's basically what's caused all of this stuff, innit?
Yeah, I mean we've been talking about it. No?
It's a problem, man. It's a problem. But you feel like he's bluffing?
Yeah.
Why do you feel like he?
I feel like the word nuclear gets used a lot. Do you know the ramifications of a nuclear bomb? I don't think people understand the implications of a
nuclear.
bomb.
Forget about nuclear, right? Is he going to retaliate?
Putin will retaliate, and he has. I think he severed the cable, the internet, for somewhere I can't remember. And they haven't got any proof that that was Russia, but it's a high likelihood that it was Russia. So he will retaliate, just not via nukes. I feel like that word gets used a lot. Like the fallout from nukes and the response from us, it's a wrap for everyone.
Do you think he bluffs?
What with the nuke thing?
Do you think Putin bluffs?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a bluffer.
It's
Interesting.
You gotta be astute. You gotta have bluffing in you. You get what I'm trying to say? Like it does. I'm not saying he's a bluffer and his words don't mean nothing, but he's capable of bluffing. I
Has he got a
believe he is.
history of bluffing?
He said stuff before.
Yeah, he said stuff this same war, not done it.
What has he said?
I'm going to bomb up the UK from over here. He said bad stuff.
Yeah, he said stuff.
He ain't done it yet.
He's made threats that he ain't followed through before.
All right. So all this time, you all believe that Putin's been a gas bag.
No, but like Mark said, everyone does that to some degree, innit? But when you push them past that threshold,
He's capable of doing the things he
Yeah.
bluffs about.
In
If that's what
this-
you want to ask.
In the prior incidents, have they done something like this?
not to this degree.
So in this
Russia
vein,
has, though.
the same bluffer. In the same vein, has he been a victim and then bluffed? and not followed through with it.
I don't
Okay,
think we've seen
okay, I
that
see where you're
yet.
coming from.
But this is what we're talking about. That's why I asked the question first.
So you think him threatening nukes is a serious...
I've already gone past this beginning in my head, right?
What are you talking about?
I'm doing quite a few different calculations.
Of what? Because
If
all of them equal the
Putin
same thing.
remains to be Putin, and he responds, right? I even think that he might send long-range missiles. I don't think
They're
they
gonna
will
be
hit
nukes.
all of their targets, right? I have been talking about... no, I'm not going to do this yet. Just a little bit more. Remember MH370. MH370. Flight MH370. Let's remember that.
Okay.
What, as in,
I'm
that's something...
going to come back to it at some point in time. Because can you remember when it is that people were saying that the Dems are quite quiet since the elections? And then some people were saying, the conspiracy theorists were saying that they're looking to remove Trump and JD Vance or JP Vance, whatever his name is. And the only way they will do that is if it is that they start war with Russia. We just talked about it just the other day. I mean, was it Monday that we were asking why do you think this would happen? All right, cool.
a
So
headline
upon
today.
starting war with the sitting government, what happens? Can you do a little crossover? Can you hand over whilst it's a war going on?
This guy is definitely...
Wait, I'm asking a question. Don't just blindly
Yes,
look
I
at
think
me.
so.
He's
I think
smiling
so.
by saying this news.
I think so.
All right, so so we did ask the question, why did they start this whilst it is that they're on the way out? In fact, it was yesterday you asked the question and I said Biden didn't send no missiles because he's dead, right? But obviously those who are controlling the military complex, right? The globalists. They've sent it, they started it knowing full well that, believing that Trump may not want a war. So if he's in office, he's going to calm things down and stop it. So before he comes into office, what would they do? They would start it, right? And look at how they've started it. On volts.
Yeah, but
I'm not
Trump-
finished.
Trump's probably reasoning with Putin and telling him, like, don't worry about all this.
Yeah. Just wait a while. Wait till January.
Yeah.
And you think he's going to wait till January?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Y'all have so much faith in Putin. Not to be Putin.
No, but him and Trump are like, they've been have communications. They've had relationships before, innit? And it was fine, innit? So if you can say to him, look, you can see what these men are doing. Just hold the fort. I'm going to be here soon. We're going to fix this.
Yeah.
As brethren, why couldn't you do that? You could do that.
Yeah.
And it only benefits Trump because he said he's going to stop all the wars. So him doing this.
Yeah.
But does it only benefit Trump, though? Because what do you think Putin wants from
Yeah,
this?
it would benefit him as well.
Yeah.
For real.
Cool. Do you all think that this time tomorrow things aren't going to escalate? We aren't going to have more news to report on?
I don't think it's quick as tomorrow.
Interesting. All right, cool.
I think tomorrow probably more Ukraine bombs or something.
Yeah.
I don't think Putin will respond that quick.
No, as in more news to report.
Yeah.
You don't
Should
think
be.
he's going to respond that quick?
Yeah, I don't think
You don't
Putin
think
will.
he's going to say anything during the 24 hours in which it is that exists between now and tomorrow this time?
Okay,
I get what
yeah,
you're saying,
You're
yeah,
like
I get what you're saying.
crazy people.
I thought you meant in terms of responding
Yeah, I thought, like-
militarily.
Yeah, with arms and that.
I think this is going to start escalating quickly. Sir Keir Starmer's already getting questioned. And he's already saying,
Right, what's
Ukraine needs to
Keir's
be
stance?
stopped. I mean, Russia needs to be stopped. We need to back Ukraine.
Whatever.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
But he's also, but I think yesterday he was saying something along the lines of, I'm not too sure if we are actually going to allow them to use our missiles in Russia like the US has. So he hasn't confirmed that yet. Because remember he was asked about that yesterday.
Flight MH370.
Why is that?
When it's time, you ask me the question again and I'll tell you.
Okay.
I think it's all connected. I think the conspiracy theorists are going crazy right now because the breadcrumbs.
Is that flight, that's what? That's
Forget about the flight. I'm talking about this stage of the sequence. They're going crazy, right? They're only seeing an end. They probably haven't connected Oh, I've connected. I'm
course they
levels
haven't.
above them, man. They're
elite, innit?
100%. Especially when it comes to the whole long-range missiles, nuclear talk and action. That's when it is the convo about the flight MH370 is going to get triggered. And I'll tell you how it is. There's going to be like a false flag.
Down
Gonna be
with
a
the
what?
deep state.
And I think that's also how it is. They're going to basically disclose certain aspects of their technology that you guys have been hearing about me whispering.
You ain't whispering. You've never whispered. I've never heard you whisper once.
Everything will make sense. But I just want to do this now so that when the time comes, I don't have to say I told you so. You just know.
That's a
I was
crazy
the only
thing
one
to say. I
talking.
wanted to say. You're looking forward to saying I told you so. Something crazy like that.
No, I don't want
The
to have to
destruction
say
of everything. I told you so,
it.
though.
It's not the destruction of everything.
That's what
No,
you're alluding
I'm
to,
not.
no?
I'm not alluding to that. No. See, this is when you're not tuned in. This is where you run to.
You see the
Ain't
power.
fine tuned like me, bro.
You see the powers that be. Yeah, they're too like.
On how I'm sounding.
They're too greedy. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, and they haven't had their fill of the earth yet. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, they haven't like sucked this place of its resources yet. Like, there's too much left for them to gain. You get me? They're too greedy. There's too much left for them to gain to piss it up the wall, to just swing it. You get me? And that's why they're not gonna. That's why they ain't gonna press these nukes. You get what I'm
The
trying to say?
ego is crazy,
'Cause
though.
like, well, life as we know it ain't stopping in 2025. You get what I mean? Like, we got more time.
Yeah,
Ego, though.
I'm not suggesting that life is stopping.
Life as we know, if they let these nukes off, China or life as you know it is just done. Try not that much. Things change moving forward. So, yeah.
Might need to buy gold, man. Same.
I don't know
That
about
time.
Don't agree?
Nah, I don't know about that.
So what do you think is going to be like contained?
Well, they let off nukes and everything's just calm and you're just calm. You just go about
Yeah,
your
what's
day
the end
just
goal?
every
Like, what do you
day.
mean?
Bear in mind, when you say nukes, all you think is Hiroshima, innit?
For the
They've
most
got
part.
bigger
I'm
nukes now than Hiroshima.
Look,
thinking about the serious nukes because if
The
there's
big-
just little idiot nukes, what are you worried about?
The
Who cares?
B-86 is 6 times bigger.
If it's the
than
cool idiot
Hiroshima.
nukes, well, who cares? What are you saying? It's saying that don't hold no weight when you say it. It's got to be serious level destructions or who cares?
Do you
What's
not
the
try
point? Because if you're
this
talking
does?
about something called baby food, then let them. Well, who cares? Then let them send their nukes. What are you talking about? It's got to be destruction. It's got to be a thing level event for it to hold weight for man to scared.
yeah, or it needs to travel a long way and like hit something that might cause a tsunami. Not necessarily like Hiroshima.
Yeah, but when you say nukes, that's the implication that comes with the word nuke. It's a nuclear bomb. If you're
Yes.
just saying bombs is different, then we're having a whole nother conversation.
What do you think you're saying to me right now that I'm contesting?
You are saying they're just going to use bombs and missiles strategically. We're saying
When
nuclear
did
bombs.
I open my mouth and say anything other than question him when he says nukes? Does he think Hiroshima?
Okay, so when you say,
the hell?
What the,
yeah,
hell,
so
is-
what
what
do
the
you?
hell are you talking about?
No, okay, well, one second, we're getting the car because I'm kind of here anyway. So you don't go Hiroshima. So when you hear nukes, where do you go?
I go bomb in the ocean and then cause like a tidal wave.
So it's a bomb, it's a missile. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Every single
We're on
nuke is a
two
missile.
different. No, all right, no, we're on two different.
Every
when I
single nuke
when
is
I
a
hear,
missile.
when someone says nuke, I think they're talking nuke like everything. It's a wrap for everything. It's a nuclear bomb, right?
It's a wrap for everything.
Yes,
That's why he was there saying
yes.
like end of the world.
Yes.
I don't see it like that.
Okay, so just use bombs or just use missiles. Don't just use
No,
nuclear
it will
bombs.
still be nuclear. The nuclear aspect of it is the power of the bomb, right? The power of
guessing.
the explosion.
But it's a type of bomb, though, isn't it? So I think it's the radiation levels and all that sort of stuff is going to have
a fallout
implications,
effect.
Yes.
That will
for,
have
for
implications
decades.
worldwide.
Yes. Worldwide.
Yes, the fallout.
Not
can-
necessarily worldwide, though.
There are bombs now that has worldwide implications. That shit can get with the wind.
Now you're seeing bombs.
Can get crossed. Can get passed along.
Yeah, the waft of the wind.
Yeah, waft. Downstream.
I don't think Putin's going to do any of that stuff, to be fair. I personally feel like these guys are not idiots. They care about what they can gain from this war, innit? And if Putin has more land than he started with, I think that's a win.
I think you lot are underestimating ego.
He's not an idiot.
Wow.
though.
Now
He's
we're
not an
now
idiot.
seeing ramp up Putin's efficacy.
You
Wow.
lot saying, you lot saying,
Wow.
You lot saying
In 5 minutes, we've just flipped all the way around.
what?
Never mind. I'm too woke for this conversation.
Marks and E-Man said that they won't bomb because there's a lot more resources to be had. I'm saying, yeah, possibly, but the fragility of these men's ego is enough for them, for me, in my opinion, for them to press a button.
And die. Because Putin doesn't, he's dead.
Putin's been a madman.
No, but I'm saying if he does that, he's
I'm
dead.
living in upside down now.
Because the retaliation will be crazy. Russia will be blown off the map.
All of us.
That's what I'm saying. What's the point?
And that's why this thing, because there's jeopardy that everybody want heaven, but nobody want dead.
This is it.
I hope so.
MH370. None of this is going to come to the point where you guys are catastrophizing. I'm the only one in this room saying it's not going to end like that.
So what are you saying?
There's going to be a new beginning.
What are you saying?
So you're saying New World Order?
Taps nose. When it's time, I'll introduce it. I wouldn't sound so wacky when I'm introducing it because all of it has been receipts and stuff.
Just make sure.
All that stuff is fake, man.
You're so dumb. It's not even fake. I know I
You're
made
so
Sun Cookie. I made Sun Cookie, but it is all legit. All legit.
Just make sure I got my tinfoil hat when it's all.
Even the whole MH370 was referenced in the Congress meeting just the other day. Just the other day. But you guys not even across that news. So that's why you look at him like I'm stupid.
Hey, we got some bills to pay.
I must be sounding absolutely mental. Never mind. It will all make sense one day.
All right.
Welcome back, Ramsey.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the asylum, man. Let's get into our headlines, man.
Let's
Do it.
Sounds like a foreshadow, you know, a horror film.
All right, let's get back in the book.
All right, people. So our first headline, Donald Trump has sent JD Vance to Washington to gather support for Matt Gaetz, Trump's pick for Attorney General, who faces accusations about alleged sexual misconduct and drug use. The persuasion effort from Trump's team comes as the House of Representatives Ethics Committee prepares to vote on whether to release the findings of an investigation into the allegation against Gaetz. It was also reported on Tuesday that a hacker had downloaded documents from another civil suit against the Florida congressman. Trump sent shockwaves through Washington last week when he selected Gaetz, with little experience, as his nominee for Attorney General. Gaetz was under investigation by the U.S. Department of Justice for allegedly having a sexual relationship with an underage girl. While no charges were brought, he has separately been the subject of the House's long-running investigation. Gaetz has denied the allegations of wrongdoing. The House investigation ran aground last week when Gaetz resigned from Congress after being named Trump's nominee for Attorney General. House Speaker Mike Johnson, who's a close Trump ally, has called for the Ethics Committee to keep its report secret. Even if the report is kept officially under wraps, many in Washington expect it to be leaked by a member of Congress or staffer or through some other channels. Next headline, and Britain's first professor of African descent, Hakim Adi, has criticised Birmingham City University's decision for cancelling its undergraduate Black Studies course, which is taught by Professor Kende Andrews. Adi was made redundant in 2023 after Chichester University axed his popular African history course. He said that BCU's decision is part of a trend of attacks on Black academics and Black students. Andrews recently faced investigation for using Black political theory terminology for describing Calvin Robinson, who's a former GB News regular, as a house Negro. Andrews attended a voluntary police interview before the case was dropped. Added to this, BCU's announcement has angered many. BCU's justification in dropping Black studies was due to low recruitment numbers, which is basically the same reason they gave to Hakim Adi by Chichester. Andrews says since the course's inception in 2017, it never got the chance to hit its stride. Issues including COVID, staff shortages, and the tragic death of his wife meant that Black Studies has effectively been dropped without reaching its potential or garnering the support that it requires. In reality, he says that the course has only had a 2-year clear run since its launch. Andrews also says that after working out a strategy to boost recruitment, the plans weren't even considered. This confirmed his suspicion that BCU's plan all along had been to cut Black Studies long before recruitment was given as the reason. That's sad, man. And our last headline, prosecutors urged the judge who is overseeing Trump's sentence after his guilty verdict, to consider options other than dismissal, including holding off until the president-elect is scheduled to leave the White House in 2029. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office asked Justice Juan Merchan to set a new deadline of the 9th of December for both sides to consider the case and file new motions. Trump's sentencing is scheduled for 26th of November, but it could be delayed further. In May, Trump was convicted on 34 charges of falsifying business records stemming from an attempt to cover up a potential sex scandal ahead of his first presidential victory back in 2016. Trump's lawyers want a judge to overturn his New York conviction on the grounds of presidential immunity and because of his impending term in the White House. The prosecutors argued on Tuesday that the issues at the center of their case are not related to official presidential duties. They stressed that the trial and conviction occurred before the U.S. Supreme Court decided this summer that presidents had broad protection from criminal prosecution. What do you think? Do you think they should throw away this case, though? And just stop wasting everyone's time? Or do you feel like it's a legit case and Trump should be able to, should go to court and... Oh, actually, no. He's gone to court already, innit? Basically, should they uphold this conviction?
Who, Trump's?
Yeah. And wait till basically comes out of his presidential tenure, and then basically he.
Is that what you would like? Is that what you would like?
I think it's a waste of time, though.
What was this? The money charges, isn't it?
Yeah. Because Stormy Daniels. So he falsified records. I think he gave her money. Obviously, slept with her. Did what he had to do.
Did what he had to do.
He gave her money or whatever. Yeah, to keep quiet about it. But that money, I think, came from his campaign, innit?
Yeah, it came from somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. And so he basically had to doctor the records to show that it came from somewhere else, just to cover it up.
The head of security, I think, when he was back in charge, what's his name, Michael or something?
I remember.
He's not above the law, man. If he broke it, punish him, innit?
Oh, I was surprised you were going to say that, you know.
What?
You're the prison reform guy. I mean, I thought you were going to... I thought you were going to say, no, he's reformed now.
That's after they've come out and done their time. It's different.
Done off? Oh, okay.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
That's different.
What if he reformed before he goes in? Should he still
Nah,
go?
It don't work like that, man. You did a crime, you did a time, man. No one should be above the law.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear it.
No, don't say yeah now.
No, I hear it.
It's a waste of time.
No, I hear
It
it.
was
But
a waste of
I still feel like this was just the Democrats trying to do something. You know what I mean? Trying to dirty his name and all that sort of stuff. If this was Obama, if this was Kamala, I would say the same thing. President of the world, stop wasting everyone's time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's not because of Trump. No, it's just a waste of time.
I don't know if I believe that.
No, I would. No, for real, I would. Because I feel like this is the leader of the world. Basically, let's just... No, that's the case, though.
No, I don't like that, though.
What do you like about this? You don't like the truth, you know?
I don't like that. I don't like that phrasing. I don't like that.
But yeah, I'll be like, why? Let's wrap it up, man. You know what I mean? But yeah. Anyway, that's it for the headlines. Let's go into our topic of the day.
All right, let's do it.
All right, people.
Easy mistaken, innit?
All right, people. So, today's topic of the day, I wanted to ask a question, right? And you know, it might even be related. Some parts of it might be related to what Brent was talking about earlier, right? But what do you think would happen if there was no internet? If, for example, the internet was gone, we were all offline for a year. What do you think would happen in this world? Would we survive? What would be the implications? What would happen?
It would change. It would mess up a lot of people. A lot of people's livelihood is on the internet.
My boiler will stop working.
Well, see, yeah, a lot of people's livelihood is on the internet. So it would change a lot of people's lives drastically. They're gonna stop earning instantly. So that's tough. that's gonna be tough. First and foremost, I think that would be probably the biggest ramifications of it. Obviously, I know like where the world's connected through social media. It will just make the world bigger again. You won't be aware of what's going on, and you have to start flying pigeons again and thing. But that's not that deep.
You don't think so? People rely on like communication, man.
But the satellite's areas where I can phone, call, we talk. You just said internet.
That's
You know
true.
what I'm trying to say? I could talk to people. I could write letters. I could do smoke signal.
You know, a lot of people don't have no landline, you know? A lot of people don't have landlines.
I don't know my
That's
landline
true. I don't know
number.
my landline
There you go.
I don't, and there's no phone pushed into that thing. But
Same.
I got one though. Like it's there, but I couldn't tell you. You couldn't call me.
I mean, the stock market would crash. I think that would be the biggest implication of everything. Fast communication news would be messed up. We won't be able to get accurate news. It would all be in house. So I feel like there'd be a lot more implication to have. There'll be a lot more narrative shaped by the higher ups.
How?
Because it's easier for them to control. With the internet, through social media, we're able to somewhat usurp
You think so?
the media narrative. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
You don't think we'll be kind of shielded from that? Because we'll be more focused on our,
Your
our
own
localities.
community.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I guess so. There could be that, but then the negative effects of that would be they could do stuff without us knowing to our community, to our country, that we would be none the wiser of. For some reason, the first thing that popped in my head when I said that was those stupid bollards they put on the roads on the lockdown. And that's just a small implication. That still affects my life to this day.
Yeah.
We'd have to... I might have to go rob Clive's little hideout. I'm gonna need the gold. We need all the gold. I'm gonna need gold fingers stock.
Is that what you think he's gonna care about?
Huh?
Is that what you think the world's gonna care about?
Yeah, because
Gold?
if we can't access our online banking, our liquid is messed up. So with the stock markets crashing, I wouldn't imagine the banks would be open for us to withdraw our liquid cash. So if you haven't got any cash on you, which most people don't, then I wouldn't be surprised if the world... You said for a year?
Yeah.
That's a long time. I wouldn't be surprised if we started to go back to the more...
Nah, it's not gold. What would it be, Mugs?
What the biggest currency?
How are you gonna be trading?
In knowledge, in skills.
Goods.
Yeah. Okay.
Good services, commodities. It's definitely not gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, goods. It's goods. Tangible things, goods, things, everyday stuff. It's goods. You see that power? Do you see the cash point? Is that powered by internet? Is that got anything to do with internet? Because you're saying you can't check your online banking, but that means you just can't check your balance. If you can take cash out the wall.
Update your balance via the internet. It would need to update your balance, I'm assuming, via the internet.
I'm asking. I don't know.
I'm assuming.
Oh, no. Let's just say it is.
Then you can't get the money out your wall.
Yeah.
So then cash is done then.
Oh, 100%.
Withdrawing your cash is done. Unless you have it liquid, then
Stop
you're good.
saying it. You would be good.
What?
Nobody will care about that.
So what do you think will happen then, Brent?
What can if I come to you and I ask you for something, you're asking me, all right, what have you got that I might want?
Yeah.
It's about trading. It's about bartering now. It's not about the cash in your hand.
How so?
Because no, it doesn't hold any weight.
It does hold weight.
How?
Because if the shops, he only said the internet wasn't working. Cellular and satellites are still on.
For a
so you can go
whole
to a
year,
shop,
you're
they'll have to
cut
write
down.
down like they used to do back in the day before. Remember, there was time before internet, So there was time where we used to trade cash way before we had internet.
Sorry,
it would just go
you're,
back to
You're
those
completely
times.
right. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm there thinking Armageddon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
internet being
Interest
cut
is
out.
top down.
Yeah.
Everything continues.
Okay. Thanks.
You don't have to go for gold.
Thank you.
No, but are you sure
No, I'm
everything
saying, but the
continues?
people,
Yeah, you don't have to go for
there'll
gold.
be a limited access to cash. So I wouldn't be surprised if people were to resort to trading in gold, or resort to trading in jewelry, or resort to trading in other means. That's why I said gold.
To be honest, let me give you an apology because in my head, as soon as he asked the question, I've jumped straight to like zombie apocalypse.
Okay, that's a different question.
So
I like that.
let's run back to you saying gold, 100%.
So you're saying all of us running bellied up Clive's yard, and we're gonna take.
If you think Clive
Allegedly.
has...
Clive has some shit.
Okay. All right. Okay. Bear in mind, this laughter and uncomfortable silence is my theory that, and that's the question I asked him, right? He's asking us for our
Liquid cash.
useless currency to give us the valuable stuff, right? What does he do with all of the useless stuff we give to him?
Puts it into properties.
Is that what you think he does?
Yeah.
He said he was going to Jamaica very soon. He's going to take over his family. He said that's where I'm from. Yard.
Who are we talking about again?
This guy.
That's how he said it
No,
too. He just
The guy
dropped. He
he
just
sells
dropped yard.
gold.
What was he on there about?
Yeah, he came twice. You weren't there that day?
I saw you were there for the second time, no?
No, second time I wasn't here.
First time might not be
First
there.
time.
Oh,
You missed him twice.
Yeah,
Oh,
missed
okay.
No,
you missed him.
Nah, he was there the first time.
Who the
First
hell's Clive?
The gold man with the suit.
Nope.
Yeah,
I was
missed
sitting
him
here the
twice.
first time. No?
Where we stood?
The,
Who was sitting
I
there
don't
then?
know.
I feel
it
like it might
empty
have been.
space?
It might have been Gina.
I feel like Gino was here at that time.
Yeah, I think it was Gina.
Yeah, it was
Esther.
Gino.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I don't forget a face or people like
He
that.
said he was from the hood.
That's pretty much, I think, verbatim what he said.
What's he
That's
doing?
exactly
Storing
what he
gold?
He sells gold via a company that he works for. And he was basically saying that gold, not only has it retained its value, but it has only gone up. And he's saying the way the world's going now, you're going to need gold as a contingency.
So he's got bare gold in his yard.
That's what I'm theorizing, yeah.
He probably has it in some
Alright.
storage space, though, innit?
Big up Clive.
But like, why do you feel like? Obviously, I know Rams. You kind of said it wouldn't be exactly like it was prior to the internet, but we rely heavily on the internet, innit?
Yes.
Especially with the money thing. Not a lot of people carry around cash.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? So it'll be crazy. Like,
I think
you
a
know
lot
what
of
I'm
people would kill them. Sorry, but I know that sounds bad. But I think a lot of people would do stuff like that.
Yeah, because
I
of
think so.
mental, because of the fact that they can't get in contact with their loved ones, say if they're abroad or even.
There's a whole generation of people who
Yeah.
don't know no different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, who don't know no different. And that would be super detrimental to their life. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, and I don't know, some of them, I don't know whether some of them will make it through the transition. Like, literally just because it's just everything you know. You know what I'm trying to
It's
say?
interesting because our generation, well, my generation, and as well as you two's, we grew up in a time where we didn't have the internet, but then we grew up with the internet. So when we were super young, we played outside and all of that, and then we kind of evolved along with the times. But the generations after us haven't. It's been internet. That's all they know. It's screen time.
I think it would have positive effects on local communities.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. You get to know
People
your
coming
community a lot
together,
more.
spending time together, supporting each other. Maybe local businesses small businesses could benefit from it.
If you've got the cash, because
Nah,
you
in a
can't do no
community
contactless.
No, in a community background, because it brings me back to what you were saying about your neighbours. If one of your neighbours has an allotment, then all you can chip in and work, and maybe you can do stuff. Maybe your neighbour's a plumber, the other one is electrician. You can all work together, so don't necessarily need cash in that community. So in that case, probably you would thrive in your own community.
But that would be very difficult though, because you might have like one electrician, like per 1,000 people.
Yeah, but you could trade stuff. I don't know.
It'll be a lot though. Because I
I'm
feel
kind
like
of-
a lot-
People are
I'm going
resilient.
back
I
to
think it
what
will force,
Brent's
because people don't really, because of the internet, and people are really like isolated, and not, people going to the communities are not really a part of it. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, I feel like if you had like a town hall, you would be surprised what resources you got around you, what resources and what connects and who can do what and like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I think you'll be surprised. I think, and like what you're saying, we understand that we're from a time not too far from when there weren't no internet. You get what I'm trying to say? I have images in my mind of watching black and white people in the bakers making their money, big trades going. There's no internet there, so it's not too far removed to go back. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, obviously, like the whole infrastructure set up for the internet, like, so it would mess up a lot. But like, there will be people that are capable of walking it back and doing it the old school way. I think it's the younger people that will just be like. And again, there's some people that their whole livelihood is social media.
Yep.
Like, how do you replace that if it goes? What do you do?
Do you feel like it's important? Obviously, I really don't see this sort of thing happening, right? Because I guess there would have been so many things backed up and backed up again, right? But do you feel like maybe this is a reason why people, even like in this day and time, should have a trade?
100%. I feel like if you do something creative, and that's said similar about my son. If my son wanted to do something creative, he would need something like trade to fall back on. But all that stuff they're needed. People like that are needed.
So if you were to tell your son to learn one thing, right? So everybody in the room here, your kids, to learn one thing, either coding or like a trade that's outside of the internet, what would you say they focus their energy on?
In an ideal world, it would be coding.
Okay.
I'd tell him go on a trade. Yeah, bricks and mortar, mate.
Ben, what about you?
Get on the tools. They're always gonna need you.
If I had to pick one,
Yeah.
coding or a trade, I would say a trade.
This whole hypothetical just kills the coding argument because where's the
Exactly.
code? The internet's gone. You know, you're coding bollocks.
That's what I said in the ideal world.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Do you see the world ever get to a place where we're without the internet
No.
for this longer time?
Unless there's a solar flare, which one of my guys warned me about earlier this year.
When does he say it's gonna happen?
I don't ask Brent, but you might know. But he was like, nah, solar flare's coming. It's going to destroy the magnetic field and the internet's going to be messed up and da 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 da. I don't see it happening because a lot of people's assets are on the internet.
There you go.
So it's within everyone's interest. And I can't even think of the ramifications of stock going down, crypto going down, because no one has anything tangible.
Yeah.
No one has anything in paper. The silly people that invest in NFTs as well, it's a wrap for them.
But they're not silly though. 'Cause
Non-fungible tokens are crazy.
No,
them buying them apes
Yeah.
are stupid.
Not if
Them
they
shits
made
are
money.
useless now.
Yeah, now. But if you made money, then just like anything else in the world.
Yeah, but those apes are pretty dumb.
Why are the apes useless?
They've dropped now.
I see one worth 3 million.
3 million physically, not. Yeah. Alright.
I don't know. Right.
Those NFTs are silly.
All right, what do you think about the ramifications with regards to law enforcement, police, surveillance? Will people go crazy, going like what's that film called? Is it
Purge.
Purge. Do you feel like terrorists will be like, okay, this is our time, or do you feel like they will be trying to protect themselves?
Yeah, I
Like,
feel
would
like
they be on the
Terrorists.
offensive?
Crime would rise.
Mm-hmm.
Out of necessity.
colonization would rise.
Okay. Why so though?
Because we won't know what's happening.
But that doesn't mean that something will happen, though, right?
Of course.
Does it mean something will
Of
happen?
course.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
If they can decimate a whole town, decimate everything to make more land for them, for more retail developments, what?
Okay.
It's done for Palestine if that happens. It's done for Congo. It's done for Sudan. It's done for all of them. So, we didn't know what's happening. We couldn't get in contact with anyone. It's a wrap. Colonization would run rampant.
Boy. All right. But did I hear someone joining the call?
I don't know if they've joined the stage just yet.
Okay,
But
cool.
they're in audience.
All right. So overall, though, yeah, considering where we have, where we've gone as a society and whatnot, how reliant we are on social media, all the things that we don't like about social media, would it be more pros or cons to us not having the internet for a year? So to society and and for yourself.
Definitely cons.
Okay.
Just that impact. That impact would weigh heavy on the world. I think it will correct itself eventually because, like I said, humans are resilient, and if there's other stuff going on satellite and there's other things that you can use. It's just the big inconvenience of the internet. So people, I think it can correct itself, and people can work a way to start to be all right. I just think initially, like the first few months and that,
Yeah.
it's gonna go crazy, and it's just because the way the world's working, the way we're moving in towards technology and stuff like that, to where you've got certain things you can't even use if you ain't got internet. What did you say? Your boiler? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like this, it's just everything's just linked. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, so I think the initial impact will be massive, be detrimental to a lot of people, like a lot of people.
I think
So-
it will set us back, even though it's just a year. It will set us back so much.
I think the shoots of like hoping that will start to rise after a while, but I think the cons will definitely outweigh the pros. Definitely.
Scientists can't do no research. I guess sick people in hospitals won't be able to communicate or move to another hospital. The miscommunication between countries would happen. The ramifications would just be insane.
Education.
Yes.
You feel like everyone just be, to be fair, it's only a year, innit? So it's not like, it's not the same as COVID, but it's still a year where
But
everyone's
even
education.
COVID messed up a lot of kids.
Yeah.
Just for the short space that
But at
happened.
least they kind of send you work, send parents work, and they were doing it online and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's what I'm
innit?
saying. So without internet for a year,
Yeah.
I wouldn't make it.
You don't think so?
I'd make all my money online. I'd be screwed.
But you just do something else, though, innit?
I mean, yeah, I do events. I do like physical shows and that. So I suppose, but even then, like promoting it, we'll go do door to door.
Yeah,
like Victoria selling
Usher
tickets and that.
mixtapes onto
It's crazy.
different
But then again,
shops
you know
and
what though? Where there's a will, there's a way. For real, I will be
Yeah,
alright.
yeah, yeah.
It'd just be harder. I would be alright.
Maybe I have to do that pirate radio. But we'll have to go back to pirate radio again.
Tough though, man.
Yeah.
That's hard. That's kind of hard now I think about it. To revert back to that's hard. Like putting up posters and stuff. Like it used
Tickets
to be
and
back in
flyers
the day.
and that.
Yeah.
Selling CDs out the boot and that.
I was born way too late, man. I should have been born like 10, 20 years earlier, man.
But then we're speaking that everybody's got cash at hand. You say there's going to be a.
That's true. Yeah.
That's what you just said. There's going to be a short.
That's true.
So
It's true. But yeah.
it's like what man can't be trying to sell me. I'm just doing the live pod, giving them a ticket, and they're trying to give me tomatoes and things. What are we doing here?
But if you needed tomatoes,
That's true.
it'd be a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I guess we can wrap it up here, yeah. But I was basically toying with this idea, yeah, before I settled on this one. To basically make topic of the day God versus the internet.
Oh,
Who is the ultimate power?
wow.
So maybe another day we can touch on that.
He's in the mood to blaspheme.
Only because I feel like, what do you think will have a bigger effect on society if one was removed?
Oh God!
Oh, I see. Okay.
If they can debunk the theory of religion and prove for 100% fact that God ain't real, oh my God, I think the population of Earth might drop by half overnight.
But wait, are you saying what if one never existed or
No,
if one
if
just got plucked out?
One was taken
Oh
out.
yeah, I agree much.
I think so.
Oh my God, the foundations of our life and how we build and some people's whole personality is their religion and stuff like that. You take that away from them, I think that would be way worse than taking away the internet. You take God out of this God-forsaken place, yeah. I think that's way more detrimental than taking the internet away.
But the key word there, you said it's God-forsaken. People don't believe already. People are already moving towards a secular world.
Here's that,
Are we not going there anyway?
What's the Erica Badu line? They say they don't believe, but when they're about to sound like they say they don't believe, but the fear is just the same.
But they fear us just the same. Yeah.
Not us. They fear. The fear is just the same.
No, they fear us just the same.
I thought it was they feared it. Is the same.
No, because she talking about 5%.
I thought
On and on, right?
Yeah. I thought she was talking about they say they don't believe, but the fear is just the same. As in, they say they don't believe in God, but when just before they die, the fear is always there.
No, I think she's saying they fear us just the same.
Oh, that's nuts.
Yeah.
I never heard the lyrics. The song bangs though. That's nuts. I always thought I need to search that up. Because it's a line, I've always heard it, like, these men don't believe in God, but unless they're looking at death's eyes, that's when they want to start praying.
I get what you're saying.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
The man, them scientists, and that, like, yeah, we don't believe in God. All right, cool. Look at death's face, and then what are you gonna do? You're gonna pray.
100%. 100%.
So that faith being gone, like what Mark was saying, that's I can't even think about it, because it's faith that makes people do what they're doing.
Yeah.
Some people just move based on faith. Not even if we remove them being it. Even if we remove religion being the basis of their personality, faith is a lot what drives, motivates, and ultimately makes people do stuff.
Yeah.
So to lose your faith in the biggest thing ever, you lose your faith in everything.
You don't think that would have more impact on the world than losing the internet?
I'm not too sure, you know. And the reason why, only because I feel like people are moving in that direction anyway. Like people...
When you say people, just like, sorry to cut you, because you're doing religion across the board now, yeah? Because we're talking about religion across the board. We're not just picking about one religion. You know what I'm trying to say? So when you're saying people are moving away from things, I think you're talking...
The West.
I think you're projecting Christianity and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, there's other religion... Like, you can't just do that. You can't just think like that. Religion is important to a lot of people, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, regardless of what's happening in the world, there's the Western world and there's the Christianity and stuff and things changing and all this. That's just different. Like, we're talking religion across the board. There's all types of people that believe all types of things. And if you take that away...
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes, like, push back.
Oh, guys, Brent trying to draw you out.
Trying to draw you out, man.
Brent does this all the time.
Yeah,
I'm
so
a guy who stands on all types of stuff.
Stand on
Most
business.
intellects do not believe in God, but they fear us just the same. But I
There you
didn't hear
go.
I say us. I always heard I say, but they fear is just the same.
Because she's part of the
That's
nation,
what I
man.
thought. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you was part of us now, you would know.
FOI, yeah?
Well, it's not FOI, but, you know, FOI is for the men.
Oh, I see. My apologies.
There you go.
Apologies, God.
That's right. But yes. All right. I guess we can wrap up there, man.
Could you quickly, last one?
But ask Brent. What did Brent say?
Brent's,
About what?
Brent's cool.
Okay.
No, ask him, man.
What would you say would have a bigger ramification? The guy plucking God out or plucking the internet out?
God.
Okay.
Because Well, most people who are serious about their faith know that God exists. So to basically plug God out, 100%, they'll just pop down immediately.
Could you get places without your sat nav?
Yeah, satellite.
Places I've been.
It works for our satellite. Oh, sorry, it
just
works for our
use
satellite.
the A to Z.
They don't know how to do that. That's old school. You think they know how to do
You
that?
just asked him if he could.
Yeah, we know how to use
out
A to
his-
Z though.
No, I was just checking, but sometimes you lose it because I used to be better. I used to be better back in the day. Like I grew up in a time where
Where we need, exactly.
where like you can tell me roads, like tell me the name of roads, not just in East, like tell me the name of a road,
true,
like, and I'll
100%.
get there. We'll get there, boom, 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 boom. Like you know what I'm trying to say. That that's just how we grew up. Like we knew the ends, we know back routes, we know streets. Where are you? Cazenhoff Road.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Yeah.
and you just go.
Yeah.
But now, I'll put my sat nav on places that I know where I'm going.
Facts.
I've had it's crazy. I put my sat nav on to come here.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Waze.
that's true.
Like, what are we doing? Like,
Waze.
you know what I'm saying?
Are
Like,
you using Waze?
yeah.
But it's more so, you're not using it just to know where you're going. You're using it in case there's anything
No,
wrong.
he's telling you why he's using it. And you're telling him
No,
why he's
he's
using it.
right. Don't
It's
do
'cause
that.
of the traffic
But
and
it's
stuff,
still
yeah.
it's because of traffic and stuff. But it's still a habit though, and then it's still. If you go, just someone you know, like you said, it's fine. Someone you don't know,
You all need to
lost.
stop disqualifying this young generation and saying that they can't do the things that we learned how to do when we didn't know how to do it. We didn't know how to basically read an A to Z until we picked it up and read an A to Z. They will be able to basically do the same. Unless they can't read.
I hear where you're coming
That's the
from.
only limiter.
All right then, cool. Let's get into our next headlines.
All right, people. So our next set of headlines, this is what we spoke about in the intro. And pretty much the Russian Defense Ministry has said that Ukraine has fired US-made missiles at Russian territory. 6 long-range missiles were launched at the Bryansk region, reported Russian state media channel RIA Novosti, citing the ministry. 5 missiles were shot down by air defense systems, while 1 was damaged, the fragments of which fell on the territory of an unspecified military facility and caused a fire. The missiles caused no casualties, and the launch comes after President Joe Biden lifted restrictions on Ukraine using US-made longer-range missiles to strike targets deep inside Russia. Next headline, and Donald Trump said on Tuesday that he had chosen celebrity doctor Mehmet Oz to serve as administrator for the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Oz, who's known as Dr. Oz, unsuccessfully ran for the US Senate back in 2022. And Trump, who endorsed Oz in that race, said that he would work closely with Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who has been nominated to lead the Department of Health and Human Services. The agency runs Medicare, the federal health insurance program for people aged 65 or older, and also the disabled. And the office also oversees Medicaid, which is the state-based health insurance program for low-income people, which is jointly funded by states and the federal government. Collectively, they provide health insurance for over 140 million Americans. Trump promised during his campaign not to cut Medicare, but is expected to let federal subsidies for Medicaid expire at the end of 2025. The Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services also handles enrollment in health insurance marketplaces under the Affordable Care Act, which is also known as Obamacare. Next headline, and a new ice warning has been issued after snowy conditions forced the closure of more than 200 schools and led to widespread travel disruptions. The Met Office has put in place a yellow warning for ice for much of southern England, the Midlands and eastern Wales from 5 p.m. on Tuesday up until 10 a.m. today and Wednesday. Several other warnings for snow and ice are enforced across the UK, with the Met Office advising that vehicles could be stranded, power cuts may occur, and rural areas could be cut off. By Tuesday afternoon, more than 200 school closures had been reported, with around 140 recorded in Wales. Snowfall was also widely reported, with 12 centimetres of lying snow recorded at Watnall in Nottinghamshire on Tuesday morning as an Arctic air mass influenced the UK's weather. And that's it for the headlines. Time to pay them bills.
All right, let's get into the rotation.
Is it rotation? What's next, Brent?
People's Journal.
Okay.
Debit plus rotation.
Oh, sorry.
So where are we going?
People's Journal.
People's Journal then.
Yeah.
All All right, people, welcome to the People's Journal, where I give you the news from an economics point of view. There isn't much to talk about today, so we'll get through this quite quickly, but I do want to touch on inflation. So basically, official figures have showed that a rise in energy prices pushed UK inflation to its highest rate for 6 months. So the inflation rate hit 2.3% in the year to October, which is bigger than expected. It was basically an increase from 1.7% in September. So basically, annual gas and electricity bills for a typical household went up by about £149 last month, just last month, right? But prices are rising much more slowly than in recent years. So it's not as bad, but still, this is something that obviously the Bank of England are going to be monitoring quite closely, and obviously Labour has to, make sure they keep it under wraps and whatnot. So it is now officially above the Bank of England's 2% target at 2.3%. Also, just wanted to mention that an additional 50,000 pensioners will be living in relative poverty next year, man, as a result of the cuts to the winter fuel allowance. Remember, we spoke about this as well. And basically, earlier this year, we mentioned how Chancellor Rachel Reeves announced that the £300 payment will be restricted to all but the poorest pensioners, basically those who are eligible for a pension credit. So basically, she tried to soften the impact of the cuts in her budget and whatnot. And so the government launched a campaign to kind of encourage all the eligible pensioners to apply for pension credit. So I remember saying on the show as well, if you know anyone who's at pension age and may be eligible for pension credit, make sure that they basically register and they apply and get what they're basically entitled to, right? So yeah, that's just a reminder for everyone to do that basically as soon as possible. And the last thing I wanted to mention is Marbury, the luxury retail company. They're basically saying they need to rebuild the business, man. Their sales have dropped.
I forgot they even existed.
Yeah, but their sales have dropped by almost a fifth in the past 6 months, man. And it looks like they may have to cut jobs. That's basically what's happening, man.
You're not talking about the farmers?
I spoke about it yesterday,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But, I could mention that quickly. What do you think about that?
That man are moving mad.
Why? Why you say that?
They're moving mad.
You don't think...
Property's over 3 million. And they're
over
moaning.
1 million?
Yeah, over 1 million at 20%. Normal inheritance tax, 40%.
But they were exempt from this before.
Well, okay.
How you expect to just adjust to that? Just like that?
The same, again, I've been an advocate of this for a long time.
Yeah.
The people with the broader shoulders should be taxed a little bit more than the people who don't. Bear in mind, farmers are ones with assets. Sorry, all right, cool.
Yeah.
They have assets.
Cool.
They may not have liquid, but they have
There you
assets,
go.
right? Cool, wait, hold on. But previously, through austerity means that people with no assets and no liquid get taxed. Which one's better?
It's not about what's better, though. Remember,
it is, though.
No. Their asset is not just an asset for them. Obviously,
It is.
It is, but they provide a service. You know what I'm saying? They provide a service to the country.
But
right?
so do people that were going for austerity. So NHS
people-
workers going to food banks.
You may have an asset, which is your house, for example.
Right.
If you want to call it an asset, right?
Yeah, which it is.
Depends on how you look at it.
It definitely is an asset.
Not necessarily.
It is an
It's
asset.
a
'cause it
liability.
builds
It's
an
not making
equity.
you no money.
It is an asset.
So in a situation, in an economic situation,
Right.
where equity is negative, is that an asset? No.
When has that happened? Because
When?
you're bringing up hypothetical.
It can
never
happen
happened.
anytime.
Properties may drop in value, but they always, in the end, rise in equity.
No.
They always rise.
That's what you're hoping. That's what you're hoping for. That's not always the case. What about the crash? When property values go down?
What, back in 2008?
Yes.
And what's happened now?
What do you mean what's happening now?
Well, no, what's happened now?
What do you mean what is
It's
happening
bounced
now?
back. Everything
it-
fluctuates,
Can
right?
it happen again?
Everything has a possibility of happening again.
No, but
I'm
you act
saying,
like 2008
but anyway,
was that bad.
Them man are moving mad, innit? They're over 3 million of your estate. For them to get taxed 40%. Does man them getting taxed 40% off assets that are, what's the threshold again? 175,000?
Ramsey,
I'm
put it this
talking
way.
about my ass.
I hear what you're saying, right? Firstly, you already know how I feel about inheritance tax.
I know.
I think it's
You know how I feel because I dealt with inheritance
cool.
tax.
It's diabolical.
Yes.
Right? But my thing is this. They provide a service, right? Without them, the country's kind of in trouble, right? We rely on the services, the goods that come from farmers. But a lot of these people are inheriting land, right? And they're not making money off of the asset.
They could though.
No, but they're not.
But
right?
they could though.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But they're not though. So because this land is now passed on to them, they don't have the liquid cash to pay the tax bill. they
But they could
potentially
rent
have
out
to
part of their
sell.
land for.
But
green.
why?
What do you mean why?
Why should I have to rent out part of my land? Let me just continue, making the goods.
They can rent out part
Like
of their land
growing the thing.
They can rent out part of the land for green energy, and they can make a lot of money from it. They have a means to bounce back from it. Most of the people here getting done with inheritance tax because someone's died,
Forget
i.e.
the
myself.
other people. Forget other
who's
people,
dealing-
though. You have to forget about other people
How?
because the circumstance is different. People who have homes, people who have whatever it is that you want to pass on, that does not provide nothing to the everyday man. Nothing.
It's always these men them are 3 million in assets. It's crazy.
Yes, but it's not money that I have and benefit from in the now. But you're asking me to give you money.
Your
So I
ass-
have to
but
sell
your
this
assets will
asset
only
now.
go up.
No, but I have to sell this asset.
Why are
now.
you fighting so hard for him? You ain't got property worth 3 mil.
It doesn't matter. I'm just being fair. I'm just being fair.
All right,
I don't have to be in that
my
position.
whole thing is, I don't think it's that deep for you to pay tax to help. If it
To help
means
who?
them
The
to help
economy?
the economy.
The government squander
If
your
it
money
means-
anyway.
Okay, then. All right, what are we doing there then?
No, but it's true.
What are we doing there then? Because the whole point they're going to get taxed more is only going to help our NHS, our services, our police, and other services
All right then.
that we use. I'm sorry, I don't give a shit about no farmer's tears in your barber jacket. Shut up.
Oh man,
You don't make enough money. You don't got enough money, allow it. Just tax a little bit more, it's not that deep.
it's not a little bit more, man.
The LBC mafia suggesting that it's their fault because they voted for Brexit.
Yes, and that as well, because they stopped getting subsidies from the EU, but they don't want to believe that. Don't believe them man aren't most of them. A lot of them are racist.
What's that got to do with
Wait, hold on,
anything?
because the whole kind of
Fucking hell.
not all people that voted Brexit are racist, but all racists voted Brexit type thing. Them lot shot themselves in their foot, and they can still bounce back from it. I don't
Talk
see
about the
it.
farmers.
Yeah,
Did you say all the farmers are racist?
no, I'm saying there's quite a few
This
of
is
them.
crazy.
Quite a few of them are. Them man were moving. Did you not see what happened to there's a reporter called Ash Sarkar. She went there yesterday to interview them. And I think, what's his name? Lee. Was it 2 pence Lee? What's his name again?
20p.
20p Lee. What's his name again?
Wait, proper name?
Yeah, what's his full name?
Oh, shit.
Anyway, fuck him. It doesn't matter. I don't need to know his name. He's a waste man. Him, he was there. Farage was there. They're all capitalising on this whole thing. Then man, listen. If you stand behind them, you're racist.
What?
Stand behind them, you're racist. I don't give a shit. You're racist.
That is ridiculous.
That man is racist. That man said to an Asian woman, you are overbreeding. There's too many of you. That's a racist thing to say.
Is this guy a farmer?
Yeah.
Does he represent all farmers?
No.
Man said, I wonder how
said a lot
Fecky
of them.
feels, you know.
Yeah, fake is a farmer.
And Keith.
That's information that's not above.
What would you say? What did he say?
Don't worry.
Oh man,
I'm lost.
Nothing, no.
we're hoping everyone is.
Oh,
But yeah,
I'm saying it's not that deep. If you got broad shoulders, pay a little bit more tax.
nah, man.
And that's
I don't
it.
agree. I don't agree with that.
I know you don't. You're super capitalist.
Anyway, I just feel like I always say, the government squanders your money. That's what they're always gonna do. And all you're gonna do is complain, and then they're just gonna raise taxes. Same old thing. Same old thing. So yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the People's Journal, man.
All right, let's get into the rotation.
What?
Crazy.
What?
That is...
This
you
is
doing?
glitching.
What are you doing?
I just try to.
You know what, Brent?
Bamboozle
Let's go.
people.
Let's go to the interview and then rotation.
This is
Yeah,
crazy.
you've already fucked up the rotation.
All right.
Let me do you.
Go on.
All right, let me try my hand at this.
Go on.
So we have a lovely guest with us today. It's my first
Mm-hmm.
time. Was it hosting a guest? Yeah, the first time hosting a guest. We got the lovely Akemi Fox. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So you came in at a crazy time.
I know. Deep discussions. Okay.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm a bit tired, can't lie.
Yes, you're not a morning person, are you?
No, I'm a musician. We're awake at night.
How was it getting here?
A bit long, but you know, everything in London is long.
Yeah. You ready for tonight?
It's tomorrow.
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 Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I am. I'm scared. but
Congrats
I'm
as well.
excited.
Because I saw it sold out.
Yeah, so pat on the back to
Congrats.
me.
Congrats. It's sick. It's amazing. That's amazing.
Oh, you got a performance tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah, some performance.
It's got your own show.
Are you still going?
You didn't buy tickets, did you?
I'm working. I got
Sorry.
work. Oh, I don't do that. I don't do that.
That is terrible, Ramsey.
It is.
It's fine.
Where is the show?
The folklore in Hoxton.
I've never heard that. I don't know
I've
where
never
it is.
been either, but I'm going tomorrow.
Okay.
You got anyone opening for you?
Yeah, a singer called Maya Kay.
Okay.
She's from South London, I think.
Maya K. That's
Maya K. M-Y-A.
Lauren had her for.
Oh, no. I Love Live?
Yep.
Okay.
She had her for. I want to say she will correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, we had her on Put You On as well.
Okay.
Maya K.
Sick.
I'm sure it's her. Double check.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Good to have you.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. Every guest, right, we basically try to break the ice with a trivia, a quick fire trivia sort of
Okay.
thing, right? Some of the questions are like preference things, like
Okay.
Netflix or Amazon Prime sort of thing.
Okay.
But some have real legit answers,
Okay.
right? There's a leaderboard.
I'm going to lose.
So, yeah, basically you have 60 seconds.
Okay.
It's going to be over a 140 tempo beat.
Okay.
You don't need to rap or nothing. But
I won't be very good.
yeah, if you don't know any of the answers, just say pass. So the more questions you answer, the higher you score and whatnot.
Okay.
So, guys, are we ready?
What order are we going to do it in?
So we're going to do Margs, me, then you.
Okay.
Yeah? So you're going to be the third. Yeah.
And then
So I'm starting.
Yeah.
Wait, that must let me get prepped.
Brent, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right, cool. Let's go.
All right. If you don't know the answer, just say pass.
Okay.
All right. 3,
it.
2, 1.
Singing or writing?
Writing.
What's the capital city of Ukraine?
who is known as the Queen of Soul?
Ooh, I would say Eric Badu.
Tattoos or piercings?
Piercings.
What's the square root of 64?
Pass.
What comedian appears in MJ's Remember the Time music video?
Pass.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
What's the largest desert in the world?
Oh my god, pass.
Waterfalls was a 1994 hit for what group?
TLC.
Smiling or frowning?
Smiling.
What's the currency used in Nigeria?
Oh my god, pass.
Who was the first black actor to win an Academy Award?
Pass. I should know that.
Knowledge or power?
Knowledge.
What's the first two letters in the word xylophone?
Oh my god. X. Y.
Pharrell Williams and Chad Hugo produce under what name?
Pass. I can't think. I'm tired.
Oh, these questions were...
You done all right.
Yeah, square root of 64 straight up in the morning is...
Damn, you're trying to make me look stupid.
Okay, no, let me know. You didn't do all right, man. That wasn't good, man. You just passed everything.
You got TLC, right?
Yeah.
You would have Neptunes.
That's it.
That's it.
I was like, this too little time and I can't think of the answer right now. Give me like 2 minutes. I got it.
The Queen of Soul is Aretha Franklin.
Okay, I was just saying anything. That makes sense.
The capital of Ukraine is Kiev.
Yes.
There's something that you could do to help that if someone else was the capital of Ukraine.
Yeah.
Always think of garlic and herb.
I actually knew that. I was pressure.
Chicken Kiev.
Yeah, chicken Kiev. Do you like chicken Kiev?
But
That's
I've
what I
learned a
always-
lot
that's what I always
today,
remember.
so I can go back saying, wow,
The
I've learned
primes
some
already.
things today.
Well, for those who don't know, Akemi Fox is an artist that we had on the rotation. I can't remember how long ago. It was a few months
A
ago.
few months back.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
when my EP dropped.
Yes,
yeah.
it was
I was
the
like, oh my
week.
god, a video about me. I'm scared. What are you gonna say?
It was it's an EP you dropped. I believe it's 7 tracks in
Yes.
the dark. Yes, I can't remember how I found you,
Oh.
but I found you, and I was listening to it every week on the rotation. We go through
Yeah.
new music and we all listen to it and we all do our homework. And I remember listening to it. I was like, yeah, having someone from the UK I had to support.
Thank you. I
And
appreciate it.
I really enjoyed the EP.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, yeah. I make cute R&B songs that, and just love to talk about love or relationships and all that cute stuff. So yeah.
You've been writing music since you were young, right?
Yeah, I used to write when I was like in school and stuff, but I used to write for my friends, but it was like not until like 19 I started like recording things and releasing music, and then ever since then I was like, oh, maybe I'm good at this, and then I haven't stopped.
And you dropped your first project in 2020, right?
Yeah,
During lockdown.
which was forever ago, but it was, yeah, at first I released a song called Lemon Tea at the first, like during lockdown. I was like, oh, I don't like the song, and I was like, I was gonna like cancel the release, but I'm glad I didn't, because it like helped catapult where I am today, so grateful.
Yeah, in the span of what, 4 years? I think you've done quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you've done Across the Tracks.
Yeah,
You
that
opened
was
up for
fun.
Children of Zeus.
Yeah.
I like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot. They're very, very
Manchester,
very popular,
yeah. And yeah, supported Khalees. I went to
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
I went to the Chanel show last year in Manchester, which was fun. But yeah, I keep telling myself that I've actually done things, because in my head I'm like, oh my God, I haven't still not done this, this and this. Every creative is always wants more. But yeah, I have to look back and be grateful as well, because I've done some cool stuff. So yeah.
Definitely have. And you're on a track with Moby.
Yes. So random, but so cool. When he emailed me, I was like, the Moby? What the hell? So yeah, it was really cool.
It's a good track. I listened to it earlier
Thank
today.
you. Yeah, it's a bit different to my other stuff, but it's
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
to like
You flowed
expand your brain to other things. So yeah.
Yeah.
Do you play an instrument?
I wish I did. I can play one song on the guitar,
How is that?
but yeah. Better than nothing, right?
That kind
but
of counts if you could play the song.
yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
I sometimes have fake nails, so that's my excuse that I can't. But I could play piano. Maybe I should pick that up.
Do it
You can
for
still
sure.
play that with nails.
sure.
So
Because I was going to ask you, like, when it comes to writing, do you need to play like an instrument with it?
no, I used to just like write music out of thin air and just
Okay.
like just come up with melodies out of my head. But then you can also just find something on YouTube and like freestyle to that. But yeah, I feel like I probably should learn an instrument, but I've got a bit lazy.
'Cause I was just thinking, like, with rappers, obviously, you just kind of just need to just have the tempo in your head, innit? You're just writing, and that's it.
Yeah.
But with singers, I was thinking maybe you kind of need some sort of a bass.
I think
But not
some
really.
people do, but I personally myself, like, I feel like I can just come up with melodies, yeah, just from nothing. But it just depends on the person, and depends on like how like mentally blocked I am from like lyrics or something. So yeah, it just depends the vibe and the mood.
What are you saying? They would need the music first before they
Or kind of at the same
write?
time. Because in my head, I kind of see
Yeah.
like a lot of musicians, like at least just play guitar and be like, dun-dun-dun-dun, just
Yeah.
kind of, you know what I
Ain't
mean?
you ever wrote without music and then fit it
Yeah,
after it?
100%.
Like literally no music and just put a verse together.
Yeah, but it's different though, I feel like, with rappers.
These guys used to make music.
Yeah, I used to write for Mars back in the day. A few other people.
Sick.
He's lying.
This guy's a hater.
E-Man used to make songs, but Marge was big.
What does that mean?
Wow.
What's that mean?
Wow.
Can you imagine?
Stop.
Don't do
Damn
that.
it.
Don't do that.
You
Don't do
did that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Crazy.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, both of them used to make music.
Oh my god.
Can you make like right for a singer? Do you actually need music to sing, or would you just start putting harmonies together and sing and then match music to it afterwards?
Nowadays I will write to music, but can do it without. Just depends.
Because I was just thinking, if it's more freedom, if there's nothing.
Yeah,
if there's
because you can
nothing there, innit?
you can just go crazy and then fit it together afterwards, or like maybe ask the producer to be like, I've sung it like this, can you like?
Work it
I've done that
around.
before, like shape it around just like some lyrics.
What's your biggest inspiration for lyrics?
Probably.
You're saying you just write love songs and all that. It's always
Yeah,
a love.
I deep that and I was like, girl, you need to push out the boat and do some other topics. But I guess like Erykah Badu, like Amy Winehouse, stuff like that. Frank Ocean. Used to have a little indie phase in high school and used to listen to a group called Daughter, and they're like a big inspiration lyrically. And yeah, just listen
So
to
it's your musical people that you like, that's where your inspiration comes from? Or
Oh,
like your
oh,
lyrics,
like-
I'm saying like...
oh,
is it
lyrics.
your-
Oh, yeah,
is
just-
it lived experiences?
Yeah, life, I guess, like stories that you like talk to with your friends, like kind of like exaggerate things. I do anyway. I'm like, this happened, so this feels like this, and make it like such a heartbreak, even though it's just like one little thing. But yeah, I guess my kind of vibe of a musician is like take an experience and how can we make it bigger? How can we make it
So
a
would
little
you-
bit more exaggerated for the song?
Would you ever get to the point where you just put like your raw emotions, raw feelings, say like, because obviously you're saying like a beat at somebody else's story or you
Oh
exaggerate
no,
it. But, like,
most of all my songs are about me, basically.
yeah, but would you pull it out there like and not like the raw heartbreak like Adele and them? And see, like Adele and them, she needs to
Yeah,
get dumped to make a proper
Yeah.
classic. You know what I'm trying to say? Like she needs to go through things to really connect with the music. I don't like Adele when she's happy as well. You get what I'm trying to say? Like,
No, I
I've
get what
really-
you mean. Yeah, because sometimes when you
Same for Drake.
yeah, if you sometimes yeah, maybe I need
No.
yeah, maybe sometimes I think, oh, maybe I'm too happy right now, I can't write a sad song. Something dramatic needs to happen for it to come out with some good lyrics. But I don't know, yeah. I'd be honest if something bad happened and I felt it and I made a song, I would lay out my heart on the table. But it just depends. If it's not happened to me, I can't fake it.
Have you had a chance to perform your new EP anywhere?
No, I actually haven't.
You excited?
No, yeah, I am excited, but I think because I'm so used to my other songs, I can just so naturally, it comes out of me, and I'm not even thinking, I'm thinking about something else, and it's just naturally coming out. So I feel like I'm going to be on stage very aware of like, oh my God, I'm on stage, and this is a new song. But I have rehearsed a bit, so it should sound decent.
You made the EP with your partner, right?
Yeah, we make music together. We've been making music since the beginning. That's how we met. So yeah, it's nearly 7 years. So
Nice, yeah. I remember when I first reviewed it on the show with Eman, I think Ed was here as well, shout out to Ed, I could hear how you work seamlessly with the beats. And I remember saying that because I think we also listened to Bave's EP the same week. And with Bave's EP, my issue was he didn't sound like, even though they're always together making music, it sounded like the beat was doing one thing and the singer was doing another, whereas yours, it sounded like it was seamless. It was all seamless.
thank you. That's a good compliment.
You didn't, and it hit a lot of, you done a lot of different genres.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But
And
I kind of like to try different genres, but it still sounds like me. Like it's still, you're like, oh, it's Akemi.
yeah,
But
it's still
on this.
natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I try to do that because sometimes I've got like sick of things that I've made in the past. So it's like, what new things can I do with still feeling like me? So yeah.
How do you deal with that pressure? It must be difficult. You say you put your heart out into something.
I think I'm like so like attached to music that it does hurt sometimes when things aren't going to plan, or like you don't get something that you've been like working really hard for. So yeah, it's hard, but I guess, as I said before, like reflecting back on the things that you have done and then just keep pushing forward, because you never know what's around the corner. Sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna quit, and then the next week something fab's happened. So yeah, keep pushing.
Are these like label issues, for example?
Oh no, I'm independent now, and I have no
Okay.
manager. So yeah,
That's
I've
sick.
just
That's
been
amazing.
this year. I've been like finding my feet again, like on my own. Like it's pressure when it's just you. It's like it's cool because you can do whatever you want, but then it's also like, oh my God, it's just me. Oh my God. So yeah, I'm just like kind of finding my feet again. But I've realised that I've got the connections and I can push myself
Yeah,
to a
100%.
decent
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
So yeah, just yeah.
So even without a label, you still don't feel like you need a manager to kind of just.
I used to have a manager and it was great for the time, but just right now, I feel like I just have to find someone that clicks with me and like, yeah, and yet to find that yet. So I'm just finding my feet on my own and singing my songs right now. And I love to answer emails, so I don't mind.
You've done very well, like,
Oh,
especially
thank you.
since you don't have a manager. You the stuff you've done in such a short amount of time, in 4 years.
Yeah, to be fair, I did have a manager for most of half of the time. Now I'm my
Even
own.
still,
But
you're
still, yeah.
it's still a lot. And
Yeah.
I feel like it's just in music years. I guess you would know about this. It's 4 years are such a small spec in regards to someone's music career. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
And all that can just change in like a drop of a hat.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for that viral moment
Is there any new music now that you've?
that I'm working on, or
Yeah,
I
I know it's too early. It's super early.
there's one song that I started making the other day. I haven't been in the studio for ages, and I've only wrote like one verse, but I'm already like obsessed with it. I get obsessed with my own songs and listen to them over and over. When they actually come out, I'm like, ugh, I hate this now. But no, I'm liking the vibe, and I've even got I never do music videos, but I've got the vibe for the music video in my head, so it's fun.
You never do music videos. Have you not done one?
My opinion, which is really bad because I used to grew up on music videos, and I have made them in the past, but I'm just like, while I don't have the budget, which is a really bad mentality. It's like, oh, I don't want to spend all this money for no one to watch them. But I feel like because I've got that mentality, I feel like no one will watch them because I'm being negative about it. I need to be more positive about it. You can always do things on a budget. I'm just like, oh my God, there's no point. No one's going to watch it. But I need to get over that and just go for it.
Do you feel like that's because of like just you, or do you feel like that's because like the world is kind of moving away from watching music videos?
Probably a little bit of both, because I feel like people watch music videos less, for sure. But also, I think I've told myself that no one's going to watch my music video. Like, just because no one watches music video, people might watch my music video. I don't know. But yeah, a bit of both, because I feel like obviously everything is so like ticked short, like fast-paced things. I'm like, oh, does someone want to sit down and listen to like 3 minutes of me dancing and singing?
But I mean, obviously, this new song that you're talking about that you're obsessed with.
Exactly.
It could be the
Maybe
one.
it just needs. Yeah, it's just that one like song that you can like visualize in like picture form, I guess. So yeah.
What's a day in the life of Akemi like?
Ooh. If it's very random, different every day. I usually get up, try and do some workout. I'm a Pilates babe at the moment.
Okay.
But it's expensive, so it's not all the time. I'll go to the studio. I usually like spend most of the day there, writing whatever. Like either I'll go to the studio with my partner or like friends and stuff, and we write together, even though I'm not the best person to be in the studio with, because I'm very like particular, and like I'm like, no, I don't like that idea. And I'm like bad vibes sometimes. But I'm trying to get out of that because collaboration is good. And yeah, then usually literally it's just a studio day, wind down, see a friend, like, and then weekend, like usually my friends that are not creatives are off work, so we go enjoy our lives. So yeah, I try and treat it like a 9 to 5. So yeah.
So what, like with regards to like studio, because obviously if you're kind of under a label, they're pretty much financing that, right? Or is that not the case anymore?
I guess you get an advance, don't you? So that like funds your lifestyle. So you choose what you want to do with that money. But yeah, I guess going to the studio, I guess you would either use like their studio, like the label studio, or like if you had a producer that you worked with, you'd work with them.
Okay, cool.
And or various other people. But yeah, I guess what a label brings is like obviously funding to help you like do all the creative stuff, and then obviously pay your like team properly and get like the most out of it. So it obviously is good to have money, but also having a label is restrictive, because obviously they might have an idea for you and you might have a completely different idea. So
because basically what I was getting at is the fact that obviously if you're going to studio like basically every day, how has that been funded? Is that because obviously you've got a good relationship with the producer, so that's just sorted?
Yeah, kind of. That in my personal experience. I know some people obviously pay for studio time, but it's just like a good relationship. We work together, and then when something comes out, that's when.
Okay.
But it's like one of them things. It's like we're all working for free until like our big break. So it's a weird like, because when I tell people that don't make music and they're like, oh, so you go into the studio, do you get paid to be there? I'm like, no, we're just vibing until something comes. But yeah, it's a weird thing when you actually deep it. It's like I'm basically just like have an internship here to hope that something comes from something afterwards.
I think when you're trying to create with a producer, they can't really be charging you for studio time, man.
To be fair, I know some people that have, and
it don't really work.
Yeah,
you feel pressurized to do something.
No, it's just like it's when you're a creative and you're trying to make it, like we're in this together. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, and if you believe in me, obviously, like my lyrics and stuff are going to elevate this production. Like we're both going to go. You're going to get ABBA work of this song's going to resonate. So we're in it together. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So if I'm coming in every day and I'm paying you, you're not really in the trenches with me. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like I feel like we're going to collab and we're going to work better if we've got a better relationship, if we know what we're doing. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? We're all working towards a goal. and we're grinding, innit? Like no one ain't getting paid. We're here, we're trying to put on, and that's where we're gonna create something raw. Like if I'm paying you, like it feels a bit crazy. And then you know what? But I have paid a man. I suppose it depends though, because it's not like necessarily. Sometimes people gotta eat. It's not necessarily your actual
I get you,
worth though, if that makes sense. Like you could be charging much more.
Yeah.
But like there needs to be some type of.
I guess because from some producers' like point of views, they're like, if they're working like every day and then like for a whole year and then nothing's come out and they're not getting paid, I guess they're like, I need to get some money somewhere. But it's interesting. I guess I feel like it kind of depends on like the artist that you're working with. If it's someone new, they might not have the money to pay you. Like, but I don't know. Yeah, it's politics. I don't know. I guess I work with my partner, so it's easier for me. But most people, I don't know.
Performing across the tracks.
Oh my god, it was so good. It was really hot. It was last year. Was it last year? So it was really hot. This year it was raining. But I went, but as a guest. Yeah, it was so fun. Like massive stage, and I was like, oh my god, I'm here. And I saw people in the audience that I didn't know, and I was like, oh, it's not just my friends. So it felt good. So yeah, it was nice to be at a festival and manifesting more festivals next year. Some more.
How did you prepare for it? Emotionally, like physically, how did you? Is there any preparation you do?
I just like rehearse a lot. Like I like to rehearse in the full outfit, so I've got the whole feel. Because I like to dress up, because I think this is my moment. I've got to look good, feel good. And yeah, I just literally just like rehearse, like record myself rehearsing, watch it back. And then like kind of I had 2 festivals that weekend. So I was just like, well, I've got practice. It's going to be good. But yeah, it was really fun. And yeah, I literally always used to track line up and be like, I hope one day I'm going to play that. So I really manifested it.
Yeah, that's amazing. I also didn't go to that because
it's fine.
Work. You know what I mean?
It's all right. We've got to work out here. We've got to make money.
You have to say that though.
Huh?
God
damn it. I don't go to no concerts. I'm always busy, or I'm
mad.
I'm not a concert person.
If you like music
Mr.
as well.
Rotation, you're a music man, you don't go concert.
Yeah, that's mad.
I don't do
we need to get
That's
you to
crazy.
a concert.
Did you go to the Gaetz one that you invited me
No.
to?
So what's the last concert you went to?
What is the last concert I went to? I can't remember.
Oh, really?
What's the best concert you went to?
Best concert I went to, Anderson .Paak.
Oh, I'm jealous. Oh, I've seen him, maybe. Yeah, I
I saw him
have.
at Kentish. I think it was 02, the one in Kentish. And he was like drumming and singing and rapping. And
He's insane.
He's sick, man.
But you know what? Drake's concert,
Good.
Look at you.
fucking good.
To be fair, he's got all the bangers. So.
It was the one we had the World. Did you go to that one? I think it was called Boy Meets World.
Boy Meets World with the car and that, where you went.
He
One
had
where you flew out with the car
the one where
in the
Travis
sky.
Scott dropped.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that one. So I'm not the biggest Drake fan. That's why we always tend to go at it. But his concerts are. I forgot how many.
Club
bangers he
Paradise was
has.
good as well. Still,
I haven't been to that one.
Club Paradise was crazy.
What's another one I've been to? I went to Slick Rick. Slick Rick was good.
Oh, serious?
Yeah. Slick Rick was good.
Are you big on concerts, here, man?
I ain't been in years, you know.
Guys, come on.
Yeah,
it's
I know,
so
it's terrible.
good.
I
I've been
know.
to so many this year.
Really?
I've just been every like couple of weeks kind of
Really?
thing. Gets me inspired though. Maybe it's different for.
What's the last concert I went to?
Yeah, tell me.
Come on, guys, you need to book
Well, you
your
went to one
tickets.
just the other day. You went to prison.
in
See your
prison, yeah, in
voice.
prison, Quang face. Scissor might be the last one I went, innit?
Oh, scissors.
I think so.
Scissor might be the last one I went. And
I missed
before
out on the Nas one, man.
Yeah, I messaged you. I want to go to J Electronica with you as well in Jazz Cafe.
And I think before that I went Snow Allegra, maybe.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Snow was good.
I think you guys need to book a gig together after this.
We just
Yeah,
can't
for
get the
real.
same timetables.
God,
I
not
ain't
one
been
day
in it for
off.
2 weeks, so I can't say shit. So which concerts have you been to recently then?
Like Destin Conrad, Jasmine Sullivan,
Okay.
Sir. Who else have I seen?
How is Sir live? 'Cause
Really good. Honestly, I really loved it. Who else have I seen live?
Sir's album was amazing. Chasing Summer.
Yeah.
It's not the most recent album,
Yeah.
the one prior. And I saw his Tiny Desk.
I think he's good.
I thought his Tiny Desk was
Oh.
meaty. It wasn't good at all.
I
me
think
off.
I have a different point of view to musicians,
consumer.
performers, because we sometimes sound really bad. Like sometimes people sound bad, and sometimes like it's an off day, and like sometimes I have had a performance and I don't sound good, and then sometimes I do. I've seen people that sound not the best and then better. Like we just all have our off days, so I always think.
Are you more a studio artist or a live performer then?
It depends. Like I love to perform live, but sometimes if I'm having an off day and something bad's going on and I don't sound that good, I feel I feel bad, and it makes me feel bad. But then it's just like we all have our off days. We're not always going to sound good.
Okay. Yeah, that's the difference between a consumer and an artist.
So I feel like when I see someone that's not the best performance, I always have like some kind of grace to them, because I'm like, it's not always our best performance ever.
E-Man and Brent has been told me to exercise grace a lot more. I'm trying to do it.
Here telling you off now. But
trying to
everyone
do
has their own opinions, and I guess you can, if you go to see someone, you can be disappointed. But
I wanted to expand more on your name, because Akemi Fox is your actual name.
yeah, it's all me. My dad liked a musician called Akemi Kuniyoshi, who is Japanese, and then named me after her. And then my mum's surname is Fox, so my name was born.
Okay. So where are your parents from, like ethnically?
So mum is British from like up north, and my dad was born in Manchester, but our background is like Jamaican. So yeah.
Okay. So have you been to Jamaica?
Are you living in Manchester still?
Yeah, I'm a Manchester babe.
How come
Do you know anyone from? Do you know any musicians from Manchester?
My boy sent me a list of them, and I haven't explored
There's some
them yet.
good
Yeah,
people.
there are
I'm
some really
gonna-
good rappers,
I'm
some
gonna-
good singers. Yeah, the Manchester scene's
It's
going up.
Don't you want your accent or anything to come through when you sing?
Do you
I was
think I
listening
sing?
to. I was listening to. I couldn't tell you. I wouldn't be able to tell you from Manchester.
To be fair, I don't think I have the strongest Manchester accent.
I couldn't be able to tell you even from England.
To be fair, when I said I was talking to my friend about this, like, oh, why do you sing in an accent? It's just I'll say the word that sounds the nicest to sing, so I'll sing it how it fits to the song. Yeah.
Do you feel like a lot of UK artists, because I think that someone was chatting about this online the other day, innit? About how UK singers don't sound like,
But I don't. I guess some people do sing in a British accent. It makes sense for the song, but I guess because I R&B and listen to a lot of American R&B, I feel like in my brain it's just like the way I say words would be like sound American.
I think it's harder for
Yeah.
a singer, because Sasha Keeble doesn't sound like she's from the UK.
Yeah, but then when she speaks, you're like, oh my
Yes.
God, yeah.
But why is it harder?
I think because the way we learn R&B and stuff, and so the way that we hear music, the way we digest it, we think it's supposed to be a certain way in it. So that's why the singers, they go to the American accent straight away, because that's the way all your greats. That's just the way it's been received. That's the way you take it in. I think it's big to have identity, like your own, if that makes sense. That's like, even from me, when I was rapping, everybody's doing rapping. But I made it my business to make sure you can tell I'm from, not even from London, you can tell I'm from East London. You know what I'm trying to say? You could probably pinpoint it, but I actually,
You know
one of the
what,
Hackney
you're
boys.
actually right.
That's one of the
I used to
Hackney
hold them
boys.
syllables for long as well. I'm back. I was like, that's he's
No, I'll get out of my way to do that, like, because I want, like, I think it's important. I like it when singers, I like it when I can tell someone's English or regional or where
But
they're
who
from,
comes
whatever.
to mind when you think of someone that
Yeah.
holds their English? Like I'm thinking of, I can't remember her name, but
Corinne Bailey Rae?
okay.
Do you think she sings in her accent?
Off the top of my head, I feel like she does.
Haviana?
She's from
my
Leeds.
sky.
She's a
It's
no,
like-
babe. Like, no.
I don't, she doesn't sound like,
Maybe
she
not-
could,
Which
like,
sounds
I think it's
British,
like with the Americanisms and the accent, yeah, because like I'm saying, like, you can just do it subtly and you can, like, it doesn't over that.
Yeah.
Corinne, you wouldn't think just from hearing her singing that she's definitely American, if that
No,
makes
yeah,
sense.
she's quite
Do you get-
British.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
There's just like how you overdo it with the accents and the Americanisms. Like it's yeah. That even someone like, I don't know, bare people got like accents, but like they don't sound like they're American. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Just the way you sing. I think you can overdo it, or you could tone it down, or you can like regional, the way you pronounce certain words or whatever it may be. I think it's cool.
It bothers me more when rappers do it.
Yeah,
Well, it's a
definitely.
bit American accent.
Yeah, like Reggie Snow. I can't listen to Reggie Snow because he always holds that American accent, even though he's from Ireland.
Do
I
you not
would
think?
love
I
to.
feel like that sometimes the Irish accent can sound like
Yeah, there's certain words.
that sound a bit
Kind of,
American-y.
yeah.
That's
You're
I think
right, but not to his extent. Like I feel like it's very, very, very American. And I feel bothers me because I feel like his beat selection is great. He has a very almost like neo soul type beat when he
I
raps.
used to listen to him a lot at school. Yeah,
super sick. But then his cadence has always been off
I
putting.
quite like it. Yeah. But I would just not say anything bad about it. I like everyone. I'm like, yeah, you're sick.
Did you get a chance at all to listen to the homework?
Yeah, I did. I had some of them saved already. I was like, oh, good choices, guys.
What did put you on?
Interesting. Yeah, if I put you on, I sent her the homework.
Interesting. It's
We're
going to
gonna
be
get into it.
interesting. Should we get into it now?
Just getting to put you on.
Whenever you're ready. You got the right one this time. Right, so I am going to go through a few albums quickly because there's been a fair few drops since I ain't been here. My apologies. Brent, did you get a chance to listen to any of them at all, just by happenstance?
Albums?
Yeah.
No.
Albums?
Yeah, I'm going to whittle them out. I'm going to put you one at the end.
I listened to Pa Saluda.
Did you put albums in there?
No.
Oh,
Because there was
okay.
too many.
Oh,
I
alright.
would have just no ones that dropped while I was away. So I'm gonna start with. Can we start? I think I'm gonna do it in the order I sent you it, Brent.
Okay. Alright, let's see what we got here. In the order you sent me, where is my
But it's alright. If you could put a picture up, I'll just work around you.
notes? Okay.
Right. So
That's cool artwork.
there's Blanco,
Oh.
What from?
South.
Okay.
Blanco Gilberto's son. I think I give it upon first listen 3 out of 5 rotations. Favorite track, Tarly Slough. Now, this is his latest album, named after his dad. 13 track mixtape incorporates Brazilian and Angolan influences with collaborations from Grace Carter, Mizzo Mac, and Nigerian rapper Black Bones. Yeah, it's just a good album, man. The one of the standout songs, Sombrero, which was recognized on BBC One Extra's hottest record, but my favorite track is Charlie Slough. Give It a Spin, South London Hard Mixtape. Next one, Brent.
Alright, Blanco. I'm gonna listen to it.
Blanco's, yeah. His presence on the song
He's
is
sick.
proper. Mac Ayres. If you've heard
Everyone's
any
got
of
like the baby pics. for
Yeah.
the-
yeah. He's all on purpose. 3.5 out of 5. My favorite tracks are We Moved to LA for a Month and Holding. Again, another mixtape, 15 tracks, soulful melodies, reflective lyrics, exploring the themes of love, loss, and self-discovery. Mac's DIY approach showcases evolution as a multi-instrument storyteller. Captures moments of uncertainty, love, and personal milestones that has shaped his career. Next one, Brent. Right, this is, hold on, Cochise, Why Always Me, 3 out of 5 rotations. This is a different type of album that I would normally listen to. This is all like early, the sound of it is early like Carti, Uzi, it's like super just high energetic rap nonsense. But I really like it. And I've got a few tracks that are my favorite. 4 AM, Nasty, The Same, and Montreal. Showcases signature energetic style, eclectic production choices, and he's got collaborations from Amine and V's. Yeah, it's just ignorant rap on high energetic beats, and I really, really like it. Next one, Brent. We got Absol Soulburger. This, I would give it a 3 out of 5 rotations upon first listen. Favorite tracks, D&D and Crazier featuring JID. Soulburger pays homage to his friend Dolberger, and he blends all the songs pretty much as an ode to his friend who passed away. 15-track album explores themes of loss, legacy, artistic transformation, and Absol describing it as a fusion between himself and his friend who passed away.
When you said that he blends all the songs, what do you mean?
He has a post
Hummus.
Yes, post hummus.
Yeah.
Posthumous.
Post-hummus.
Post-hummus. The hummus comes after. The posthumous. He has a posthumous verse from his boy, and he kind of blends his. There's like loads of skits kind of sprinkled throughout the album. I have a hot take. I think because remember they're from TDE, right? Absol Woodman.
Yeah.
I think Absol is a better rapper in TDE. He's the best rapper out of all of them.
Oh, that Kendrick's gone?
Yes. No. In general, he's better than Kendrick.
Impossible.
Interesting.
Absol's rapping ability, unmatched in TDE. And I mean old school TDE. The only thing that Absol can't do is make a song. Absol's really bad at making songs.
Or stay on beat sometimes.
Where's Dolce?
No, but that's why I said lyricism, right?
Oh, you didn't say lyricism, you said rapper.
Yes, his rapping ability is crazy.
So what, lyricism or rapping?
Both.
So he's the best lyricist?
He's the best. He's
the best rapper?
Out of TDE,
Yeah.
it's always a toss-up between It's always a toss-up between Absol and Kendrick. But then when I go and revisit Absol's, even that Crazier, listen to Crazier. He doesn't say stuff that doesn't necessarily make sense, which is an issue I have with Kendrick sometimes.
Is that Dolce going TD?
Yeah.
She's the best in TD.
Okay. She's better than Kendrick.
She's the best in TD.
She's
100%.
better than
What's her name?
Kendrick.
Does her name Dolce or whatever?
Dolce.
Dolce.
Okay.
She's better than Kendrick.
She's the best in TD.
Okay,
She's
great.
cold.
I need to listen to her.
She's better than Kendrick.
I'm just telling you, she's the best in TD. She's cold after Scissor.
Amazing.
She is cold.
She is cold. She's
the
not
best.
touching Kendrick though.
Alright. Boom bap.
She's not. Having her mixtape come up as a Grammy is insane to me. That's wild. It's amazing for her, but just having a mixtape come up as a Grammy nominated already, wild, crazy.
As in, you feel like...
It's unheard of. I can't think of another mixtape that's been out for a Grammy. Insane. But yeah.
Just that good? Or do you feel like there's a bit of nepotism somewhere?
No, there's no nepotism because she's been on the grind for years and years and years, way before she was signed to CDE.
Okay.
I've seen her music videos on YouTube from way back in the day. So she's put the grind in. She can definitely rap.
Okay.
But it's just, I think it's very, very interesting that I mix it up for a Grammy. But yeah, as I was saying, Absol's ability lyrically is like you always bring up Kendrick's 5G5 lyric and it pisses you off.
A lot of the time, yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Because he says stuff for the rhyme
Just to
scheme
rhyme,
and not necessarily for the for continuity, if that makes sense. He's not saying it to make sense, he's saying it because it rhymes. Absol doesn't do that. Absol was like, he's like up there with like the...
Don't you dare say J Electronica.
I wasn't thinking, I was thinking Daylight.
Daylight. Sorry.
You know Daylight can rap, right?
I don't listen to him.
You know he's a rapper's rapper.
Who's the battle rapper Daylight?
Yeah, that Daylight.
I've never listened to his music, but it's dope.
You have, no, you have, because he goes short for Drake.
Okay, that's great.
It's trying it.
But I'm just saying.
Yes.
What, for real?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
You don't know? You don't want to say allegedly or nothing?
No, he said it himself.
Okay. Oh, he says a lot though.
I
Daylight
don't think
has
Daylight
worked with...
ain't got one song better than his best
That's
battle
not what I
verse.
said.
No, I'm saying he ain't got one song better than his best battle rap verse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Pie.
Pie in the sky.
Brent, you remember Pie, right?
Yes.
You know that was originally Daylight's song, and he gave it to J. Cole.
Yeah.
Oh, so the beat, basically.
No, the song. The first two verses from Daylight and Absol, they made, and then J. Cole heard it and said, I like that, and Daylight gave it to him.
Okay, so was it J. Cole featuring Daylight after that, or was it just J.
No,
Cole?
he just took J. Cole took it and then featured Daylight and Absol.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, next one, if there is another one, are we missing one? Yes, we're missing one. Brent. Or two, actually. Yes, Queng faces A Gangster's Holiday. I feel like my rating for this is a bit mean, only because he's released it while he's incarcerated and he hasn't been able to do the rollout he wants to. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of tracks weren't finished to his liking, but I would give it, for the moment, 2.5 out of 5. So, it's just a mix of what Queng Face does well. Just drill, reflective storytelling. He's got quite a few features on there, Digga D being one of them. But yeah, he's dealing with personal issues, which you hear on the track, but it's still a good mixtape. It's a lot of ignorant rap. a lot of chinging, a lot of ad libs. But yeah, if you like Quing Face, this is more of Quing being Quing Face. Last one, please, before we get into put you on. Brent. We have Odile Lustropolis. You didn't get any time to list this, Brent?
I did.
Did you list the whole
I did.
EP?
Yes.
I listened to this, but he's good. That's something.
Yeah. The previous EP was
Yeah.
every track.
Oh yeah, you did say that, didn't you?
Every track.
I give this 3 out of 5. Brent?
Definitely 3.5. That might grow though.
Pause. Yes.
I'm not pausing anything.
He the last one he did was a lot more Afrobeat.
Mm-hmm.
This is a lot more R&B.
Okay.
If you excuse the way.
This is R&B.
Yes, it has Summer Walker on, I believe, the second track. You're Stuck. It just builds on themes that he brought up in the previous EP, but he's been on job. He just released the EP in June, July.
Yeah, he's so good at like releasing music. I'm like, I'm inspired. I need to get faster in the studio.
This is it's just seductive. It's dimensions of love through R&B, a little bit Afrobeats, but electronic elements. He's maturing as an artist, and the EP just captures, I guess, his emotional modern relationships, portraying both allure and complexity. Excuse my liners. Let's go into put you on, please.
I like how the chat is saying the album was straight 4 out of 5 rotations.
What a deal.
Yeah. It's solid, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely
I don't
solid.
think you could put a bad project out.
No, it's literally always bangers.
I feel.
So what, you've heard this new one, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you got
What is
favorite?
it?
Have you got favorite track?
I like the Summer Walker one.
Really?
Yeah, but I love Summer Walker, so
Oh,
I'm
okay,
like,
okay. I don't know how I feel about the new girls. I'm not a big Summer Walker fan.
Summer's got some decent songs,
She
man.
does.
She's good.
I love that song Unloyal with Ari Lennox, right? It's called Unloyal. I love that song.
Yeah, some of the new girls are doing their thing, man. They're proper, man.
I want more Cleo Soul.
Oh,
She's got a nice voice, Cleo.
Hmm?
She's got a nice voice.
Amazing voice.
insane.
Amazing voice. Speaking of Cleo Soul, that is the first track on our.
Oops.
Catch us live. Catch us live.
That ain't it.
The first track on our Put You On, Fear When You Fly.
Oops.
I digress.
Is it this one?
Yes,
Yes.
that's
There we
Cleo.
Yes.
For me, I wanted more. I felt like it built up a lot. And I feel like the payout was
Wasn't-
short-lived.
Okay.
And then it kind of went back into like almost like an acoustic thing. But her voice is always amazing. Just on that basis, to me, it's a 2.5 out of 5.
I gave that a 2 out of 5.
What?
Hmm?
You gave it 2?
Mm-hmm.
Is that your song?
What?
So annoying.
No, don't, because Brent was shouting at Ed the last time he did this.
What? I didn't pick a song.
You didn't pick a song.
No.
Brent sent it to me saying it's your song.
This? Yes. No. I didn't pick a song.
This guy, man.
I didn't pick none of these songs.
You picked none of these songs. He said, Marks, Danielle, me, and named them all.
Kayfabe.
As soon as I saw Cleo Soul, I was like, this is on brand for Marks.
I like Cleo Soul. I think she's got a really nice voice and she sung the song well, but it didn't give me a lot enough.
Yeah.
My test is if I would hear it again, and I wouldn't be disappointed if I never heard the song again. But she's got a really nice voice. You know what I'm trying to say, like, and it was pleasant to listen to. But yeah, 2 out of 5 is alright.
I would say 3, because I love her voice and lyrically, and she is very inspiring. But yeah, it just wasn't my favorite Cleo Soul song ever. But I still enjoyed it, and I would listen to it again.
Say 3 as well, man. It was a good track.
Yeah.
Listen to it, you know what I mean? I wouldn't really thought it like that, but yeah, it's good tune.
Brent?
I give it a 3.
So whose song was this?
Oh, I just threw it in there, and I wanted to basically get Marks to start participating. So the best way to do it is
to guess songs.
Put Cleo in.
100%.
That's not a bad guess, though.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought you did.
It's not a bad guess. I did like it, but again, yeah, a good representation of me, I suppose.
It was a very I could hear it like a movie, like a triumphant song, but I just felt like the payoff wasn't it. The next one, please. Fable featuring Joseph Lemercier, 5,000 Degrees, the one you put on first.
All right.
With the drawing, yep. I think this gets a 2.5 for me. It's not Fable's best work. I'm still trying to... Have you not heard Fable LNF?
No.
No?
I'm not aware of these artists you put me on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Fable has been singing for a long time. Fable's been singing for a long time. And it's a good R&B song. It's just not Fable's best.
I gave this a 2. It was they're from Hackney or something. Or it was from East. He said something. I swear it was in his lyrics. He's talking about his guy.
He said got a girl from East. Yeah.
He's going somewhere from East Hackney up to something on the train or something. I don't know. So that nearly made me give it some more points. But like it was I didn't realise if he made that reference from the train, I wouldn't even have realised that there was English either. You get me? So yeah, I mean it was it didn't do too much for me. So it was decent to listen to. 2 out of, I'll give it 2.
Fable's not from England.
Oh, the second one is.
I don't think he.
Oh, what are they doing on trains in Hackney?
He said he had a show.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, 2.
I'm gonna double check the other guys.
I'd say 3.
3? Okay.
I hadn't listened to Fable before, but I've looked in my Spotify likes and apparently I do have some songs saved. But I quite enjoyed the song. I was like, I've not listened to this before and I've saved it, so I enjoyed it. And yeah, I assumed it was American. He's American, right? Is he? No,
he's in there.
Yeah.
I just heard something that they referenced in the lyrics and thought that must be an English person talking,
Yeah.
but I must be wrong.
But I enjoyed it, so thanks for putting me on.
I'll be surprised if Joseph Lemercier is English.
He's English
as
as well,
I
yeah.
think he's
So maybe they just got London babes.
He said he had a sold out show, man, in London. So
There you go. Maybe it's just that.
yeah,
No, it was all right though. But I ain't gonna play that one again either.
yeah, man.
I'll say 2.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
Brent.
I gave it a 3.
Okay. Next track, Matt Gaetz, Love Somebody.
Which one is that one?
The one with the
The little white baby.
great. I gave the song a 3 out of 5. It's not my favorite. I implore everyone to listen to the EP, to the mixtape. It is really, really good. This not one of my favorites, but yeah, 3 out of 5 for me.
I'm going 3, maybe 2.5. At that point, this was the one I enjoyed the most out of them previous
You're
2.
bugging. Okay.
Yeah, when I got to there, so I'm just driving. I listened to this. I was like, I think I've enjoyed this one the most so far. But it's I ain't gonna play it again either. 2.5.
Cool.
I really like Mac, and this wasn't my favourite song from him. I'm gonna say I feel like everything is a 3 to me right now. So 3 again. Liked it. Would listen to it again. But yeah, I prefer some of his other songs that I will rinse and listen to.
Yeah.
It
upbeat stuff.
caught me, but didn't catch me, and
Yeah.
enough.
That's kind of how I see it as well. Like, I don't think it's bad at all.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll give it a 3. If I was being super harsh, I'll say 2.5. But I feel like it's worthy of a 3, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a good tune. Yeah.
This is definitely 3.5.
Okay.
Cool. Matt Gaetz is too talented to make a bad song. He's too talented to make a really, really bad song. Next one for me, please, is Ice Cube, True to the Game. This one for me, I think gets I would say 3.5, maybe 4 out of 5 rotations. For the time it came out and the message it's sending and the bars, the sample, yeah, man, Ice Cube. Ice Cube at his finest.
I couldn't even give this a rotation. I cut this off, man. I was driving. I was like, "What the fuck is this, man? I ain't got the bandwidth for this shit. I'm not trying to listen to this crap right now, man." And I skipped it.
It's a super old track though.
I know, but you had me in my R&B flow, and then all this boom bap came on. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing there?"
Try not to do that though. What you one's gonna be such a mix of songs. Once you're done with that song, that's it. Yeah, you got to be ready for the next one.
And I was in my car. There weren't no space. There weren't no space for this on my journey.
You didn't even finish it.
No, I skipped it. I ain't listened to this shit. I skipped it.
Akemi.
I don't listen to a lot of Ice Cube, and yeah, I feel like I don't listen like to enough of that era of rap. I'll give it like a 2.5, just because I'm more of an R&B babe.
Okay, that's fair.
5. This is 5. Ice Cube, yeah, is one of the greatest.
He is.
Top 5.
He is.
My personal
But he
top
doesn't.
5.
But a lot of people don't bring him up.
And this is why I put him in, put you on, because I feel like people don't know about Ice Cube. People know about, I don't know, all them kids films he makes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's exactly it. And it was funny listening to the juxtaposition with what he was rapping and then thinking about what he's done after that. And I couldn't separate the two. I still like the message. It is what it is, and he still stood firm.
Yeah.
Pause. With what he done, but it's yeah. It's not a bad track, man. Ice Cube's been a G since he was younger. It might have changed maybe in older age. He might have done stuff that's questionable, but the song still rings true. This was a shot against MC Hammer, right?
Yeah, and basically NWA and basically everybody at the time, innit? It was kind of selling out. You know
The video was MC Hammer though.
Yeah. He's a legend, man. He's a legend. And I feel like I was saying,
does
like
get
this
ignored.
particular album here,
Yeah.
one of the greatest hip hop albums ever
For
made,
real.
ever. So,
Brent,
You still play this, don't you?
100%.
he ignores our homework to play that.
I give this 3.
Cool.
It's not his best.
You lot don't know good things, man.
I'm sorry.
Last track, Ab-Soul, The Book of Soul.
Can't be the last one. What about the other girl you maybe listened to?
Yeah,
I'm
this
sorry.
isn't the last one.
I'm sorry. Indira, should we do that first then? No, let's do Ab-Soul, Book of Soul. 5 out of 5. I ain't got nothing else to say. I ain't got nothing. What are you gonna say?
I was just playing it, yeah, and I was with someone. I was like, oh, they're gonna cook me, man. They are gonna cook me because I skipped this
Really?
with more vim than Ice Cube. When at this point, this was the worst thing I heard all day. At that point, this was terrible. And I
You're
know
the
you was
most
gonna.
annoying.
Yeah, I know you was gonna start telling me about
He's the
jazz
most
and instruments
annoying
and all this
person.
crap, and I was like, this is fucking whack.
This man was talking
This
to me
is
about someone.
shit.
Did you hear the song you played me earlier?
I had to
He was
skip this.
dancing to that shit.
I had to skip this. This is not for me. This is not my story.
That's
I
a
don't want
shame
to hear
because I
this
think the end
shit.
is amazing.
I
You missed the end.
I would never get to the end. I would have died. I would have died. I had to skip this shit. This is crap. This is not my story. I don't listen to this shit.
Okay, me.
2. I just was listening to it and I was like, it didn't grab me.
Really?
But I just think my music taste at the moment is just on like floaty, like
Yeah.
vibes.
This is some sad shit.
So I think I'm just not right in the right headspace for it.
Yeah, I get you.
Okay. Sorry to offend.
No, not at all. It's a super sad song. That's one. As soon as I told my wife I was putting this, will put you on, she was like, "What are you doing?" Because this song basically explores his childhood love. She dies, and he's basically exploring that and how he dealt with that and
That's
how he
a
came
sad
up.
thing to
Super
listen.
song, super sad song.
That's not an everyday listen.
No, you're right. And that's what my wife was telling me. But the thing that resonated with me is how vulnerable he was in the song, plus the sample, plus the Javante singing at the end, and everything was just. I feel like this encapsulates Ab-Soul, and it's another little tidbit is before this album, Soulburger, he released another album in which he attempted to kill himself after he dropped the album and failed.
This is crazy.
But that people are battling stuff, innit? Like, I feel like this is a super vulnerable song, and I appreciate it from Ab-Soul. And that's just from a mixtape as well. It wasn't even from my album. But yeah, E-Man.
3.5.
Okay.
3.5.
Brent.
I have to actually listen to this. I didn't have this played at all.
Oh, you didn't play it?
No, I didn't. I don't know why, but I need to listen to this before I
Oh,
actually
shit.
rate it.
Okay.
I'll let you know once it's I listen to it.
Yeah, damn. Because I wanted to give it to you after you listen to it. Because I feel like now I'm giving you the breakdown. But yeah.
Your opinion is not going
It's
to
not about
affect
opinion,
me
it's a
at all.
breakdown. I didn't say opinion, it's a breakdown. Next song. I don't know how to pronounce the name.
Indira?
Indira, Scared to Fall. So this song gave me P&D vibes, Party Next Door vibes. I'd definitely give it a 3.5 out of 5. I feel like she still has a lot. She's relatively new based on what I can find, right?
Yeah. I know her from college and she started releasing music. I was like, girl, I like this. So
Yeah.
I thought I'll put you on.
Do you know when she started?
Recently. I'm pretty sure she only released music this year. So
Yeah.
I was torn on this because the beat was sick. I was dancing around, so I enjoyed the music. I didn't really like the song at the same time, if that makes sense. So I wasn't really sure. It was weird because, yeah, I was bopping around in that, but I just wasn't really. 2, 1 maybe. Maybe a 1.
Great. Akemi.
I'm saying 4. I really enjoyed it and I've been listening to it and putting Manchester Babes on. So
Come on.
yeah.
I like the positive energy, man. 3.5. 3.5. Got support and yeah, man. Good. Yeah. I can't really give that much feedback. I feel like it was just a nice tune, innit? It was like she didn't get anything wrong.
The beat's sick.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
The beat is actually
But
sick.
seeing as how it's one of her first songs, I definitely she can only go up. And having this much potential already.
Exactly.
If she continues with that thing, she was like half rapping, half singing. So if she continues and finds her flow and carries on for what I'd imagine I checked 5th, 6th song. Like there's definitely potential. Brent.
I heard Ice Spice in this.
Yeah, you said that and I don't get it.
Yeah, it's all right.
Ice Spice don't sing.
If she were to. Even the flow and whatnot, I was getting Ice Spice. But anyway, I give it a 3.
Cool. E-man, help me out. There's a question you asked yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
I can't
Okay.
understand it.
Cool. Well, basically,
Sorry,
what happened?
are you asking the last 2 questions?
Yeah.
I bet you wrapped this rotation up properly, sir.
Thank you for joining me in the rotation.
Damn it. What?
It's a mix, isn't it?
No, because you're not going to go
yeah.
back to the other transition, innit?
Yeah.
So that's why.
Thank you for joining me on the rotation. Apologies for not being here for 2 weeks. I've still done my work. And apologies for going through it quite quickly.
Let me know when you're making the next put you on.
What?
Let me know when you're
It's every
cultivating
week,
your
bro.
list.
You don't check your messages though.
You don't message me.
I do on it.
In the way.
On the WhatsApp group.
Exactly. I said you don't message me.
No, I don't.
Exactly. That's why I ain't
don't
seen it. Message me.
All right.
Message
So
me and I'll see it. I don't.
When he knows full well that you don't check it, so
Yeah.
he's asked me, can I send you a message?
You have,
Thank you very much.
and that's why I typically listen to the songs.
There you go. Just more of the same.
Alright, cool. So through. Alright. I'm gonna hit you up.
Or just exchange numbers, isn't it?
He's got my number. It's in the group.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
He does. I do.
You got me to do your
He
dirty
does.
work. You got me to do your dirty work.
My number's in the
it's
group.
not
We're in
that,
the group.
It's dirty and it's nasty. Hey, yo, Mark, from WhatsApp.
So
group.
I should
Yeah,
do
it's
it?
nasty.
You're sick. You're sick. That is a sick mentality.
Very right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So
You're
I
a
got
big
your
man,
number
you know.
from the WhatsApp group. Like,
Ah.
that's
I am
something.
Ramsey from the WhatsApp group. What?
I said I got your number.
Yo, Mark is Ramsey from the WhatsApp group. What? What are you talking about?
Now that you said that, I'm gonna hit you up.
Wow.
But I'm not gonna hit you up from a WhatsApp group. I don't know. That's weird behavior.
That's crazy. We talking real life.
Just don't send him memes and
You're
stuff.
sick. You're sick.
Don't send him memes.
No,
But yeah,
because he'll block you.
if he checks it. Thank you again. Joining me on the rotation. Yeah.
Cool. Brent, since we're not going back to the transition, might as well. So, Akemi, every guest that comes here, we ask 3 questions, 3 of the same questions, right? The first one is, tell us something that people are usually surprised to learn about you.
I was brought up as a vegan,
Oh, come on.
but I'm not a vegan anymore, which is bad.
We'll bring you back.
And,
We'll bring you back.
but for like 10 years of my life, I was a vegan.
This is why you're good
Yeah.
at singing.
What age? What age?
Yeah, like from 0 to 10, and then I
nice.
started being veggie, and now I eat meat. But don't judge me. I cook
we don't judge her
mainly
at all.
vegan and veggie meals at home, but I just enjoy chicken every now and then.
Okay, not too bad. At least you ain't gone to the pork. You know. All right, good. Just making sure.
That's mad interesting.
Yeah, because I feel like from that, when I was younger, everyone was like, "What's a vegan?" Or like, I remember like at birthdays, like in primary school, people would bring chocolates in,
and you can't have
and I
them.
used to always feel left out. But they'd bring me like a fruit, like raw,
Yeah.
like dried fruit snack, and I was like, sad.
You know what? That's how it is for my son. You know, at the moment we're giving him autonomy and like choice. But I feel bad. Like he's at a birthday party. Oh, there's that weird boy, the vegan diet.
It's fine. I'm
feel
fine.
bad doing that to your kids because you know they don't care.
Yeah.
You know, like you would have wanted the chocolate. Like
No,
that wasn't
exactly.
deep on your heart. You would have
No.
took the chocolate.
No, we always give him the choice. Always.
Okay.
Yeah. But now it is. It's everything's all complicated. It's all long. I don't.
You have to think about
Yeah.
things
It's like the
too
people that make
deeply.
their cats vegetarian and it.
Yeah, that I
they're
don't think
crazy.
that's right.
They're crazy. All right, what would you say is your biggest life lesson? I mean, you're not old, innit? So, but
And
still.
I'm still young. What is my big like when you lose things in music, it doesn't, or like in life, it doesn't mean it's like over. Like you just need to find different ways to make things work in a way. Because a lot has changed this year and last year, and I was like, oh my god, it's the end. But you just have to
Find a way.
rewire your brain and
Adapt to move
change
on.
the perspective, right? So yeah.
Okay, I like that. And the last question is basically a question that was left by the previous guest. So you're going to leave a question for the next one, right? So their question was, if you could change the world tomorrow, what would be the first thing you do?
Everyone would have a house.
Hmm.
Because I feel like
That
everyone
goes against
deserves.
everything you believe in. You hate that.
Why would I hate that?
You hate that.
Don't fight me on that.
I don't hate that. I just don't like the fact that I should buy it for someone else by force. That's what I don't like.
I think there'll be a fairy that has lots of money that sprinkles around, and everyone will have a house.
I like that, man.
Don't.
Yes.
Don't.
No
That's
money
a
from
wo-
your pocket. It's from the magical fairies.
Exactly. Infinite resources, great economics. All right, cool. So what question do you want to leave for our next guest?
Okay. Oh my god, let me think. This is hard.
It's a difficult question.
That
to
is
come up
really
with.
hard.
spot.
Can it just be about anything?
Anything, yeah. Could be like super deep or lighthearted.
Okay, if you were, this is like just really, if you were to bring out like a product or a brand or a line of something, what would it be? I
Okay.
kind of want the person to say something really weird and niche, like toilet paper or something.
So it has to be like a product that's
Yeah,
used.
product, just something. It's like, what would you, like, I always think like, as if you all like musicians, what would that extra thing that you bring out be?
You used to make clothes.
No. But I'm just thinking, in my head, I'm thinking, you know, at some point when the career is like, oh, we've done it all,
Yeah,
I'm going to have
yeah,
to bring
yeah.
something out. So I'm thinking what that's going to be.
Can I throw that question back to you?
Yeah.
What would you do?
I would probably do clothes I studied fashion at uni, so maybe
what I
clothes
thought,
would be
yeah.
good. But then I also thought of something else. Everyone's done drinks. It would be clothes.
What would be a niche thing? What would you be something random?
Like a type of hairbrush.
Okay. What about you, Mugs? What would be your dream collaboration with a brand? You know, like Tyler's got Lacoste and all that.
Yeah.
West Side Gun's about to do Saucony. What would you do? What brand would you like to work with? Release it online.
What brand? I don't know, you know.
Is it like, would you like to make something? What would you like to make? Say, forget brand, say anything.
Yeah. Could be like perfume.
A Virgil just done a Maybach, you know what I mean?
I like
Socks.
jackets, winter coats.
What, Canada
Who
Goose,
makes
Moose Knuckle?
nice? Burberry.
Oh, you collab with Burberry, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Brent?
Team B, bro. What you
Out of
catch me
TMB.
slipping? There's
What would you want? What
There's
would you
nothing.
want? Nothing.
That's the only thing I wear. What are you talking about?
It don't have to be branded, right? Anything.
Brand, the product, anything.
Glasses. I call them perspectives.
Oh,
And they will allow you to see things for what they are and
Someone's
what
thought
they
about
present
this.
themselves to
Someone's-
be.
someone's done this in his bedroom before.
Don't steal my what's it called?
IP.
IP at that, guys. Yeah, that's it.
What would yours be?
What would mine? Oh, should I do brand or should I do something niche?
Do both of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so far.
Brand, I think I'd really like to collaborate with Noah. There's a streetwear brand called Noah that I really like. They use a lot of ethical materials and they give back, but they're mad expensive. I think they're a brand I'd like to collaborate with. Why are you laughing for, Brent?
How did they get back?
They usually donate their profits.
Oh, a percentage of the
Palestine.
Yeah,
profits.
and they only source their materials from.
That's why it's so expensive.
Yeah.
Is it more worthwhile for me to give the difference to the cause rather than buy the product?
Say that again?
Is it more worthwhile for
Does
me
not
to give
understand
my
the
money to the cause that they're gonna
Yeah,
give?
you
them?
could, but it helps.
Helps
They're
who?
helping out. They're helping out.
Yeah, but
Every
that's
little
what I'm
helps.
saying. Could I not help more?
I guess so. What the fuck? What are you
Just
doing there?
asking.
What's the question about?
Just asking. I'm wondering why I need their product. You're meant to sell it to me, Noah.
What niche? what niche product would I like to sell or make? I think I'd like to make a speaker.
Okay.
I like to make my own speaker.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool, like a pill.
Yeah, but something that's waterproof.
Something for the real audio files.
Yeah, something
Good
that
sound. That'd be cool. How about this?
Is this
Noah.
Noah? Continue.
Oh, they got a Puma Noah drop.
Yeah,
nice.
although it's
The
fuck,
icon is what? The
it's
logo.
fuck, it's fuck Puma. It's a anchor.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
What do they make? What do they specialize?
It
Just
looks like
streetwear.
something else. Hold up.
No, I
they
didn't,
from
I didn't get.
London?
I didn't get nothing from that.
Nah, I think they're American.
Yeah, they're American.
Mm.
Let me see the logo. Because it don't look like no anchor to me. Here we go. Interesting anchor. I guess Ramsey's face in there. Is this Noah? Yeah?
That's not what. Yeah.
Yep, that's the anchor. Man, does that look like an anchor?
Don't look like an anchor.
Jesus
They got
Christ.
multiple logos, bro.
Like,
I want to see some of the clothes.
They look like the Knights Templar and that.
Uh-huh.
Jesus Christ.
Am I missing something here?
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, man.
But I said anchor, you know.
Bruv, Google Noah Anchor right now, bro.
It doesn't suit my
Google
purpose.
Noah Anchor. That's their box logo type.
All right, man, Brent.
Yes, let's go
Let's
on the
wrap it
last
up.
headlines.
But obviously, Akemi, where can everyone find you?
It's Akemi Fox, so Akemi Fox with an extra X, and yeah, that's on everything.
And what's the name of your recent EP?
It's called In the Dark.
Okay, people, check it out, man. It's sick. 100%.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, appreciate you, man. Let's get into last set headlines. All right, people. So our last set of headlines. Kenya's Catholic Church has rejected a donation of about $40,000 made by the president, William Ruto. So he offered the money towards the building of a priest's house and as a gift to the choir during Mass on Sunday at the Soweto Catholic Church in the capital, Nairobi. The donation followed a recent statement by Catholic bishops who had hit out at the government for failing to fulfill their electoral promises. Churches have been under pressure this year from young anti-tax protesters who have accused them of being too close to politicians. Following Ruto's much-publicized donation on Sunday, many Kenyans urged the Catholic Church to reject the money. Next headline, and trigger warning on this one. Marius Borg Holby, who's 27, is the stepson of the heir to the Norwegian throne, Crown Prince Haakon, but does not have a royal title or official duties. Trigger warning again, guys. So on Tuesday, Mr. Holby was charged with sexual intercourse with someone who is unconscious or for other reasons is unable to resist the act. So this is what he's been charged with. Mr. Holby, who has reportedly denied the rape allegation, is facing a number of charges for offences allegedly committed against 4 other victims. Mr. Hobby was arrested by police at 2312 on Monday in a car with a victim from a separate incident. In relation to this separate incident, on the 4th of August, he faces charges of violence and criminal damage. Mr. Hobby has also previously been charged with abuse against ex-girlfriends Julian Snekstad and Nora Holkeland, as well as threatening a man. And our last headline, trigger warning, big trigger warning on this one as well. And the children of a French man who for a decade drugged their mother to have her raped by dozens of strangers spoke on Monday of their heartbreak and grief, with the daughter insisting that she has been forgotten despite also being abused. Dominique Pelicot has been in the dock along with 49 other men since early September. Another defendant is still at large. Pelicot documented the assaults of his wife with meticulous precision on a hard drive in a folder labelled abuse, leading police to track down 50 men besides him. Gisèle's daughter, who uses the alias Caroline Darian, believes that she was also assaulted by her father. He photographed Caroline and his son's wives without their knowledge, and he posted their naked pictures on social networks along with pornographic photo montages. Pelicot was accused of rape. He denies, however, that he abused his daughter. The men have been confronted with the videos of their acts, filmed and meticulously catalogued by Pelicot. Of the co-defendants, only 14 have admitted charges of aggravated rape, for which most of them face up to 20 years imprisonment. The others deny having raped Gisèle Pelicot and maintain that they thought that they were taking part in sex games. Sad, man. And that's it for our headlines. Time to pay the bills.
And let's get into the reaction. Welcome to the reaction, people, where I read out your sports headlines. Oh, thank God we're gonna have football again this weekend, man. It's crazy. Anyway, just a few headlines I've got to read out for you. First one's about Pep Guardiola. There it is. Pep Guardiola signs a 1-year extension with Man City. So he's agreed a 1-year contract extension, extending his stay at the club to 10 years. Guardiola has won 18 trophies with City, including 6 Premier League titles since joining in 2016. The new agreement may include an option for a second year, but this is not yet confirmed. City are currently second in the Premier League, 5 points behind leaders Liverpool, and have enjoyed a run of 4 successive defeats across all competitions. Next headline is about Wales. Big them up. Wales secured promotion to the top tier of the Nations League with an impressive 4-1 comeback victory over Iceland last night. Despite a poor start, Craig Bellamy's team recovered to secure an emphatic victory, while Turkey's defeat in Montenegro meant Wales finished top of the group. This result not only ensures Wales promotion, but also puts them in a strong position to secure a World Cup playoff spot based on their performance in the Nations League should they need it. And our last headline is about Rafael Nadal. So Rafael Nadal's legendary tennis career came to a close after Spain's loss to the Netherlands in the Davis Cup quarterfinals. Despite Carlos Alcaraz's victory in the second singles match, Nadal's hopes for a farewell appearance were dashed by a defeat in the deciding double. And Nadal retires as the second most successful men's single player with 22 Grand Slam titles, including a record of 14 French Open titles. Any more while we're here?
No, that's it.
That's all we got for the reaction. Let's get into Out Ere. Play number 2, Brent. Let's see what we got here.
Oh my God. And you walk behind me speaking in your native language. Yeah, you're in London. When I'm in Brazil, I speak Brazilian. Stay away. Where you What's your problem, girl?
You're screaming
I what the f***ing problem is.
You're
Shut up!
us because we're talking Portuguese. You're crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So I
you're
tell
crazy.
you what, you're f***ing crazy. At least
We are not allowed to talk while we was Brazilian. We are Brazilian. We are not to talk. We are walking the street again.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you just hit me.
I don't hit you.
Yeah, you did.
No,
No,
I was
you're
protecting
going-
her.
You did.
I was
No.
protecting
Protecting
her.
her from
I
what?
just put
This is
it.
an
Protecting her from what?
From what
This
you
is
were
an H,
doing.
this is
What was I doing? You just
We're not talking with you.
Like, that person's got issues. This is not a normal person, surely.
Boy.
No, because it can't be. That don't even make no sense. You can't be up. Just getting mad saying, what are you doing talking in your native tongue in my country? That is absolutely bonkers.
Insane.
Talking about when I'm Brazil, I speak Brazilian.
Don't speak Portuguese.
You speak Portuguese, actually. I can tell you don't speak nothing. You just about to speak English.
She's never been Brazil in her life.
Ever. One time.
But I agree with you. I think there is probably.
Yeah, I would hate to judge that person because I don't know if that don't look like a normal person that was in their sound mind, to be totally honest with you. Like, that was crazy. I don't know. She must be drunk or something. It's hard to give her a down at air. Have you seen that? Have you seen that black girl that's going around that got kicked off of Fresh and Fit and they put her in a headlock and all that?
What?
I sent you a clip.
Yeah, the one they were
Yeah,
arguing.
but she was shouting, but I never saw no physical
Headlock?
violence.
No, the two girls put her in a headlock.
Oh, serious?
Not the guys.
But did she have braids?
Yeah.
No, that must have been after the. That must have been.
What are
the
your
same
views
guy,
on that, Max?
I sent you the clip. I didn't see that. Didn't I?
Honestly, yeah. I hate Fresh and Fit.
Yeah,
Like, I
100%,
hate them with all my heart and all
100%.
my soul. You know what I'm trying to say? And like, there's a few people that like that. But anybody that goes on their podcast, I kind of think like you can't go on there and then be upset when the interaction happens. Like, you know what you're getting yourself into. You know who these people are. So you clearly wanted to be around all these people to do this in the first place. So
But you don't expect physical violence.
You deserve what you get for going on. My sympathy's capped for these idiots. But even though I didn't like the way that they was talking to her, the way they was dealing with her, and also I come to find out when you do more of your Googles, she don't like black people. I've seen her tweets. Yeah, she can't stand. She trying to.
You mean black men?
No, she said. I don't think she said black men. I think she said people. I've just read them this morning. I should have saved them. I think she said people. She can't stand black people. She tried dating black
What,
men.
the
But it's
girl
not
that
gonna
got
work.
attacked?
So black men.
No, but it's not just. I really hate black people. Her words. This is why most of my friends are white, and I'm going to marry a white man.
Cool, blimey.
I'm the female Uncle Ruckus.
Okay.
These are
Stuff, right?
these are her words. these are her words. So you know.
Yeah. I only saw the black men one.
Huh?
I only saw the black men one. So when was that written?
When did she type that?
Yeah. What year?
3rd November 2013.
Okay.
Yeah, so
7 years ago. She might change the tune now.
I don't give a fuck. Okay.
Yeah, my empathy's capped. I'm sorry.
My empathy's capped as well for her. Like, after, like, I tried my hardest to talk to black men, but I just can't. Just don't sit well with me. Only thing I like black is my clothes. Some of my friends, and sometimes some of my friends, and sometimes my hair. Like, this woman, yeah, my empathy's capped, but
But it doesn't take away.
it doesn't take away what they done to her.
Not what they done to her, just in general what they stand for, what they've been doing.
I can't stand those people. I don't know
Yeah.
why people go like people. I don't know why people feed into them. I don't know why people watch them. I don't know why people go and sit on the show with them. It's everybody else's fault. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, it's everybody else's fault. You don't give these people a voice or don't empower them. They can't do nothing. But so you are going for punishment and you love it. Like, they're all done at it. If you ask me, they're all fucking idiots. Like, fresh and fit. And anybody that wants to sit down with them, and yeah, it was all. Yeah, that was a whole roller coaster because I was actually pissed off with them, and then the girl. I'm still pissed off with them about what they done to the girl and the way they treat the girl and the way that they talk and all this kind of stuff. But again, she brought her on herself, and she's an enemy as well. She's so.
But let's not put the focus on her.
No, it's not. But all of them. I said all of them. All of them.
No, but let's bask in the fresh and fit hate for a minute because it's everything from where they treat women, specifically black women, and the way they have done so for years has been crazy. The way they speak about black women has been crazy. The way they speak to everyone, I feel like they prey on the most loneliest of men, and they're like incels and that. And I mean that. I actually mean the meaning of incels. Yeah, they're just disgusting. They've been cancelled about 3 or 4 times. They're not allowed to go on YouTube. He's spoken ill about pretty much every single woman alive. But then they say, no.
They think they're the shit, but as long as these stupid gal are gonna go around them and they're just gonna enable their fucked up behaviour. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, so I put everybody in the same boat. Like, I feel like they're all idiots, man. They're definitely all done out here, man. So
I just checked if Dr. Uma was on their show.
what? Did he?
No, I think he's beefing the main one.
I can't stand them. They're done out here.
They're animals, man.
Literally.
No respect for them.
Scumbags, man. Let's wrap this up. So that was another great episode. Get me? Hope you had fun in the asylum. A few things we talk about today. The prosecutors are trying to delay Trump's sentencing until after he leaves the White House. So, you know, there's that. E-Man's in favour of that. The Ukraine fired long-range missiles into Russia, and Putin threatens us with nuclear war. Brent thinks it's minor. And in some of our other headlines, what we was going to talk about is the Catholic Church rejects money from Kenya, from the Kenyan president. We don't know why. They're in cahoots. We also had a good topic of the day about what would happen if there was no internet for a year. Some of us would be cool. We graze off the land. We'd be fine.
Yep.
We kill, we eat.
That's it.
Yeah, we'll be cool. And then anything else? Anything?
We had a quick rotation, just basically running through Absol Solberger, Matt Gaetz, Project Blanco, Quengface, Odile, Coach Cheese, and we had a wonderful
Cool
guest.
Yep. Big up Akemi.
Okay.
What?
Man.
Didn't you all say that he was bluffing?
Who, Trump? I'm Putin, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, so why are you trying to say that I was saying that it was light work?
Because it just serves my purpose for the wrap-up. And that was the end of the show. It was a great show. We're going to be here same time, same place tomorrow. Always giving you the goodness, man.
Good question. Who do you think is the most hated on this show?
On this show, E-Man.
No.
Yes.
He might want to be the first one.
What?
There's
Neo Esther.
No way, Esther.
No, because there's certain people that hate Esther. For some reason.
Incels.
Yeah, it's the opposite of them that hate me.
Esther's beloved.
100%.
Esther's the glue that holds the show together. I think you can't hate Gina because she'll tap your throat. And everybody loves Brent. I think you're safe.
No, I'm not.
No? You're safe.
Nah, you are, man. You do all the good stuff, man.
They've invited you to the cookout. They're just watching because they know.
Yeah, they're waiting. They're watching me. They're watching me sing the songs to see if the wrong word lets out.
Yeah, they're just waiting for you to fuck up. But
Trust me.
you're cool so far. You get me? I think it's E-Man, man. You notice how I just didn't put myself in there at all. Just
Because it's not. You know it's not. You know it's not.
people, people hate me, you know. But
What?
I think
People
I had
hate
time.
you on.
I had time to change their mind because people hate what they don't
They hate
understand.
the moves you're making.
People hate what they don't understand. That's what it is. You know what I'm trying to say? Then once they get to know me, it's like, he's alright. He's just an idiot. You get what I'm saying? So I think it's
Look, Ed said, E-Man, Marks, and Esther have their strong hater bases.
And you know what, Ed, yeah? Ed and who else? Crucial J, rude, you know. Them lot are rude, man. Why? That was it. Hold on.
Who's taken the new trophy from Kevin in the chat?
What, for being a
Who is
rudest?
Kevin? No, that MH. Kevin was MH in the chat.
Oh, fucking hell.
When I said MH, I meant most hated, not mental health. So.
That's what I.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm
you
so
did.
sorry.
You
because
did.
I say MH for two things: most hated,
great.
mental health. It's just, that was most hated, not mental health. Then
Doubling back on the insult is crazy. Brent, who do you think's the most hated?
Oh, in the chat?
No.
In the. Oh, sorry. Just wanted to get it off.
you say Black Rob.
Do you think Black Rob?
Yeah, it's probably Black Rob, you know.
Might be Black Rob
Yeah,
still.
yeah, it's probably Black Rob still.
We can lock the show off now. That's what I
Hey,
wanted
we're
to
gone. Peace.